official clinic jersey and equipment bag. If you need more information, visit the Sports Authority Kia kiosk on the main concourse behind home plate, or check it out at LADucks.com. Don't forget the Market Ducks Summer Baseball Clinic, 12 months of July. It's a two-day clinic that's coming up this Friday and Saturday, July 19th and July the 20th. If the month of August is a better time for you, the Summer Baseball Clinic will be held on August 16th and 17th. Stop by the Sports Authority Ticket Kiosk for more information.
This is Long Island Ducks baseball.
Swung on and ripped down the right field line. This one is deep. It is gone from CI to see you later.
2-0 here is well hit to right field. Drew Macias going back. Forget it, it's gone! A grand slam home run for Brian Nelson.
Justin Davies at the plate. The winning run at third. Crowd going nuts. Swung on. Bouncing ball left side. Off the mitt. Up third baseman Brad Strauss. Here comes Louis Rodriguez. Justin Davies has done it again. Jason Johnson makes the catch. He makes the catch. And the Long Island Ducks have swept the Camden River Sharks. They are the 2004 Atlantic League champions.
Swing and miss for strike three. This ball game is over. The Long Island Ducks win it 5-4, and they are the champions of the Liberty Division. Lions punt up the third baseline. Esquivel charging in. They're not going to have a play, and the Ducks are the champions of the Atlantic League here in 2012. And there is a mob scene of Long Island Ducks in right center field. They are the Atlantic League champions.
And now it's time for the Long Island Ducks North Shore LIJ Southside Hospital pregame show.
Live here at Bethpage Ballpark in Central Islip, New York, it is time once again for Long Island Ducks baseball. And tonight it's the middle game of a three-game series between a pair of Liberty Division rivals. It's the Long Island Ducks against the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. Well, good evening, everybody. My name is Michael Pollack. I'll be bringing you the play-by-play for all of tonight's action following the first ever camp day here at Bethpage Ballpark yesterday. An 11:05 a.m. scheduled game. Started at 11:07, and it was the Blue Crabs who came out on top by a count of 4-2 to hand the Ducks their second straight loss overall after starting 7-1 here in the second half of the 2013 season. Ducks now enter tonight at 7-3 in the second half, 37-43 overall. Ducks are still up against the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs by one game here in the second half, as the Blue Crabs sport a 6-4 record here in the second half, 43-36 overall for the first half Liberty Division champs. Take a look at yesterday's game. It did not go well for the Ducks because of a terrific start from Ian Marshall. The right-hander held the Ducks at bay. He ran into some early troubles as he allowed a hit in each of the first three innings, had runners at first and second with one out in the third, but the Ducks could not score a run in either inning, and then Marshall would settle in and retire 15 straight. In that span as well, the Blue Crabs would get him some offense. They scored a run in the fifth against Ducks starter Dontrell Willis, who ended up going the full 9 innings yesterday. Mike Richard had a 2-out double to left field in the fifth and then was brought home by an RBI single to right by Jeremy Owens for the first run of the game. The next inning, a leadoff single by Vladimir Sutil, who went to second on a sac bunt and to third on a ground out to short. And Cesar Nicholas hit a chopper to third that went off the glove of Brian Nelson in the left field, and on the error, a run scored to make it 2-0. Two more runs would score in the seventh as Willis temporarily lost some control of the plate. With one out, he walked Mike Richard after getting ahead of him 0-2, then threw a 4-pitch walk to Jeremy Owens to put runners at first and second with one out. And after a ground out by Sean Smith moved up the runners, Vladimir Sutil delivered a 2-out, 2-run single to left to score both runners and make it a 4-0 game. Ducks would finally get on the board in the 8th inning against Ian Marshall. As with 1 out, Dan Lyons singled to center. Joe Ashbrodeen laid down a beautiful bunt single up the third base line. And after Pinnock fly to center, Brian Nelson came up to bat. 2-0 on the way. Nelson swings, lines one into right center. Charging in is Owens. He will have to plate on a hop. It's a base hit. Lyons around third. He is going to come home to score. It's a 2-out RBI single in a center field by Brian Nelson. The Ducks are on the board, and it's 4-1 here in the 8th inning. So Brian Nelson with the RBI single made it a 3-run game, and then Bill Hall would follow with another run-scoring hit. And the 0-2 on the way to Hall. Swinging a line drive into right field, a base hit. Brodeen heads to third. Baez is going to send him around. Here comes the throw to the plate by Sean Smith. It's not in time. RBI single to right field by Bill Hall. Back-to-back 2-out RBI hits for the Ducks, and it's now a 4-2 game here in the 8th inning. So the Bill Hall RBI single made it a 2-run game, but Adam Bailey would then strike out with the tying runs on base, and the Ducks would go 1-2-3 in the 9th inning against Jim Ed Warden to give the Blue Crabs the 4-2 win. So the final totals: 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors for the Blue Crabs. They left 6 on base, 2 runs, 8 hits, a season high, 5 errors in the game for the Ducks. They too left 6 on base. Ian Marshall, the win, improved to 9-3. Dontrell Willis with a complete game. He allowed 7 hits, 3 walks, 4 runs, 3 of them earned, struck out just 2. And despite throwing the complete game, he suffered the loss to fall to 5-4. Jim Ed Warden to save his 21st of the year. Game took the shortest amount of time to complete a 9-inning game this season, just 2 hours and 13 minutes in front of 5,433 fans here on Camp Day. We'll take a break here on the pregame show. When we come back, I'm joined by Ducks shortstop Dan Lyons.
Hi, this is manager Kevin Byers, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Ducks official YouTube channel, youtube.com/DucksBaseball.
Hey, Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Clarion Hotel and Conference Center in Ronkonkoma. Uncover the perfect balance of memorable, award-winning service and the most central location Long Island has to offer. The Clarion Hotel and Conference Center is located less than a quarter mile from the Islip MacArthur Airport with a state-of-the-art health and fitness center, high-speed internet access, a world-class outdoor pool, and the great food and fun inside the Brickyard Bar and Grill. There's never been a better time to visit the Clarion Hotel and Conference Center. Best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark. The Clarion Hotel and Conference Center, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 585-9500 today. That's 631-585-9500. North Shore LIJ, Southside Hospital in Bayshore, is the healthcare heart of our community. We provide outstanding health care right here at home with centers of excellence in cardiology, orthopedics, neurosciences, women's health services, and much more. Experience counts, and North Shore LIJ Southside Hospital has been around for nearly a century of care. For more information, please call 631-968-3000 or visit us on the web at www.nslij.com.
Back here at Bethpage Ballpark as we get set for tonight's game between the Ducks and the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. Had the chance to catch up with Dan Lyons before tonight's game. Dan Lyons was not an Atlantic League All-Star this year, but he was last season. And I had the chance to ask him, among topics, about his experience at the All-Star game last year. And finally, I asked him who his prediction was as to who was going to win this year's Major League All-Star game, which will take place tonight, and who the MVP would be. So you want to listen to this. Dan Lyons joining us here on the pregame show. All right, Dan, back here at home on this homestand. Didn't get off to the right start like you guys wanted yesterday. Talk about what Ian Marshall was doing so well on the mound against you guys yesterday that kind of kept the lineup off balance.
Well, he's just doing a good job of throwing strikes. I feel like we put some balls in play hard. And, unfortunately, they've got a good defense. When we put the ball up in the air against their outfield, not a lot of those balls are going to drop. They made a lot of good plays. We're able to stop a couple rallies when we get some guys on, but basically, Marshall did a good job of just throwing strikes and making us swing and swing early, and was able to keep his pitch count down for a while. But that's just something we just got to get those balls to drop today.
Do you think that's kind of been the story a little bit for the team this year? That it seems like even when you guys were struggling offensively at points, you guys are hitting the ball hard. You're just running into some tough luck outs.
Yeah, I feel like we've really we've been putting the ball in play, and we've been doing what we need to do. Unfortunately, that's just how it goes sometimes. The ball doesn't fall, and we saw that last year. in the second half the ball didn't fall, but in the playoffs it did for us. And it'll turn around. That's the thing about baseball is, every time something goes down, doesn't go your way, it'll come back around and it'll be in your favor later on.
Yeah, and despite the loss, you guys are off into first place to start off here in the second half at 7-3. Are you pleased with the way you guys have started off this half compared to the way the first half started off this year?
Absolutely, yeah. We're getting those wins now where we weren't last year. We feel good. We're starting to get, everyone's healthy now. I feel like coming into the second half, we're going to start hitting our stride, and we're really going to get after it.
Looking on the other side yesterday, on a more bright note, Dontrelle Willis, another strong start. He has been spectacular since he's taken over in the rotation at the beginning of the year. Just talk about what he brings to this team and what you saw behind him yesterday.
Well, he brings a lot of excitement, and a guy like him with a big name, he's going to bring excitement. But, it's not just the name. His personality is great in the clubhouse. Is great on the field. He stays really positive, too. We had 5 errors on the board yesterday, and he, the most positive guy on the field was the guy on the mound. He picks you up. If you make an error, he'll pick you up, say, hey, it's all right, we got this. And, it makes it very easy to play behind a guy like that.
Not only has he been a positive guy, but he has also been a warrior to go out there and throw 9 innings in 100-degree heat yesterday. Just talk about out there how tough it was to play in that kind of weather and how impressive it is for somebody to pitch 9 innings in that weather.
Oh, it's definitely tough. I know it was tough for me, just to play short, and for him to have the ball in his hand on every pitch. I could just imagine, the heat, the heat that he was feeling out there. But it means a lot, for him to be able to do that, to save our bullpen, and just go out and throw strong too. He kept us in the game. He threw well. Unfortunately, we couldn't get the runs to support him. But that's the kind of pitcher he is. He's going to go out there. He's going to give us everything he's got, and he's going to keep us in every game.
It seems like this whole week that's the weather forecast, hot, humid weather, and for a baseball team, especially in the summer, that's kind of the norm. You come from Minnesota, where they're known for some of the coldest weather. So for you and kind of for some of the other guys who come up from up north, what's the best remedy to stay, physically in shape and mentally in shape and healthy when you're battling the conditions like there are now?
It's I think right now, it gets tough on everybody. Being from Minnesota, I mean, we get a few days where, it'll touch 100 every once in a while, but, for the most part, the summers are, 70s, 80s. But, you just gotta try to stay cool. You got to do your part, in the weight room before, after games to, maintain your body and everything like that. But just stay hydrated, drinking water, staying in the shade when you don't have to be out in the sun, and, just not overexerting yourself when you don't have to.
I know you personally have been battling some injuries throughout the course of the year, but how do you feel physically right now? And you starting to feel like you're getting a little bit more comfortable at the plate and feel like the hits are going to start to come a little bit more?
Yeah, they'll come. I was struggling early on. I had a shoulder thing, had a foot thing going on, but it's getting better. I'm starting to feel better. I feel like I want to be out there every day. I feel like I need to be out there every day, and everything will come. It's not a position I haven't been in before. And we're ready to go. We're all going to be ready, and personally, I feel good. I feel like we're ready to go.
The Major League All-Star Game tonight. Last year, the Atlantic League All-Star Game, you were a member of that All-Star Game. You got a chance to see some of your teammates play in it this year since you weren't, but talk about what that experience was like to be a part of the All-Star Game here in this league last year.
It's a lot of fun. When you get to the All-Star Game, it's about more than just the competition. You go there, it's an honor to be picked. You go there to kind of celebrate the half that you had, the half that everybody else who were voted in had. And it's just a fun night. You go out there, you play with the best guys in the league, and you get to see what you're up against. You get to kind of know them personally, which I think is the coolest part. You get to know the guys, become friends with some of these guys that you play against. And it's just an all-around fun experience.
Finally, quick prediction, AL or NL, who wins tonight and who's the MVP?
American League, Joe Mauer.
Joe Mauer it is. Well, Dan, thanks so much for joining us. We'll see if the AL can pick up the win tonight. We'll see if you guys can get back on the left side. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the Rockies gold banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls,
Tevi Santiago, an Anthem Idol winner this year with our national anthem here on a beautiful Tuesday night. Terrific performance with the anthem, and she was joined on the field by the Girl Scouts of Suffolk County Service Unit number 3, the color guard at first base, and Pack 471 of Elwood, the color guard over at third base. Big thank you to Dan Lyons for joining us on the pregame show. You heard his prediction. He believes the AL is going to defeat the NL tonight in the Atlantic League in the Major League All-Star game, and he believes Joe Mauer of the Minnesota Twins will be the most valuable player. We'll see if he's right. We're going to take a break. When we come back, starting lineups and first pitch of tonight's game.
Hi, this is Steve Foucault, pitching coach for the Ducks. You're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Ducks official YouTube channel, youtube.com/DucksBaseball.
North Shore LIJ Southside Hospital in Bayshore is the healthcare heart of our community. We provide outstanding health care right here at home with centers of excellence in cardiology, orthopedics, neurosciences, women's health services, and much more. Experience counts, and North Shore LIJ Southside Hospital has been around for nearly a century of care. For more information, please call 631-968-3000 or visit us on the web at www.nslij.com.
Amy Cornella, age 17.
Last year, 49 people a day died from a totally preventable national public health problem. 49 people a day were killed at the hands of drunk drivers. So the next time you're drinking and you're thinking about driving, ask yourself, do you really want to add to this list?
Elijah Anthony Michael Burrow Sealy, age 2 months.
Stay alive. Don't drink and drive. A message from Suffolk County Stop DWI.
We are back here in Central Islip, New York. Long Island Ducks and the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs in Game 2 of a 3-game series here tonight. Time for the starting lineups for tonight's game. For Patrick Osborne, Southern Maryland Blue Crabs, it'll be Sean Smith leading off. He is in right field. Vladimir Sutil, the designated hitter, will bat second. And Renny Osuna, the shortstop, hits third. Jose Julio Ruiz is in left field. He is in the cleanup spot. Jose Salas will play first base and bat fifth. Jake Opitz back in the lineup. He's at second base and hitting sixth. Cesar Nicholas will bat seventh. He is over at third base today. Doing the catching and hitting eighth is Alvin Colina. And rounding out the order is the center fielder, Jeremy Owens. They will all face Ducks right-hander Nick DeBar, who gets the start here tonight. DeBar pitching in the spot that is currently vacated by James Hauser in the starting rotation, as Hauser has had to be put on the inactive list. So it is Nick DeBar who is pitching in Hauser's spot. Again, Matt Way is still out with an injury, and we'll talk about that a little bit more, but his spot being taken by Bob Zimmerman right now. So it's Nick DeBar in the rotation. He gets the start here tonight. First start of the second half for DeBar, and the first pitch of tonight's game is a fastball that misses up and inside for ball one.
Airport start time of the game is 7:09.
7:09 the start time here, as announced by public address announcer Bob O'Tone. 1-0 pitch from DeBar. There's a fastball strike down the middle. Count even at 1-1.
Airport temperature of the game, 87 degrees.
87 degrees, exact same first pitch temperature as last night's game. It definitely feels a little bit warmer than that with the heat and the humidity mixed together. Another warm summer night here in the middle of July. 1-1. That breaking ball low and outside from DeBar. The count goes to 2 balls and 1 strike. Sean Smith, the batter, he's the right fielder and leadoff man for Southern Maryland. He is at .253 on the year, 8 home runs and 30 runs batted in. Right-hander set. DeBar is working out of the stretch here, and this pitch a swing and a miss. The ball diving down and away, and that'll even up the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes on the right fielder, Sean Smith. Lights are on here at Bethpage Ballpark. Very, very light breeze that is blowing from left to right. That'll be a 2-ball, 2-strike pitch-up coming from DeBar. Right-hander ready. Kicks and fires, and Smith swings and misses for strike 3. Got him with a fastball up and in. First strikeout by Nick Tabar on the night. And there's one out here in the top of the first. Defensively for the Ducks tonight, Bill Hall is out in left field, Craig Binnick in center, and Adam Bailey around in right. On the infield from left to right, it's Brian Nelson at third, Dan Lyons the shortstop. Josh Barfield is over at second base. Joe Ashbrodine around at first, and doing the catching tonight is Ramon Castro with Nick Tabar on the mound. So a couple changes from yesterday. P.J. Phillips and Ralph Henriquez getting the days off. Here's Vladimir Sutil. First pitch, he swings and grounds one to the right side. Brodin will pick it up, and he's got plenty of time to take it to the bag himself. So on one pitch, Vladimir Sutil's retired, and there's two away here in the first. Before that, Sutil, the designated hitter tonight, was at 285 with 2 home runs and 31 runs batted in. So 2 down, the base is empty. That will bring up the shortstop, Rennie Osuna. And Osuna is batting from the right side against the right-hander Nick Tabar. Sun shining once again here. Again, yesterday the entire field drenched in sunshine with the 11:05 a.m. start. First day game here. First game that started before noon ever in this ballpark's history. And the first pitch taken for a called strike by Osuna, 0-1. Over 3,000 campers were in attendance yesterday among the crowd of 5,433. And an 0-1 upcoming from the right-hander. Osuna will take low, scooped out of the dirt by Castro. It's 1-1. Osuna, the shortstop, is at 299, 4 homers and 30 runs batted in. One. Tabar working out of the stretch still is set. And the pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Good breaking ball diving down in the zone, and it's now 1-2. Nick Tabar originally was a starter this year, began the year in the rotation, made 9 starts, but his last 8 games have all been out of the bullpen. This is his first start since June 9th against Southern Maryland. 1-2, swinging a chopper here to short, Lyons to his left, charges, throws to first in time for the out, and a good start for the right-hander Nick Tabar as he retires the Blue Crabs in order, 1-2-3. So Southern Maryland goes down in order, and we go to the bottom of the first. It's the Blue Crabs nothing, and the Long Island Ducks coming to bat.
Hi, this is Ray Navarrete, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Ducks official YouTube channel, youtube.com/DucksBaseball.
Northeast Facility Supplies is the official janitorial supplier of the Long Island Ducks, serving all of Long Island, both North and South Fork locations to better serve you. We're located in Ronkonkoma and have a complete range of janitorial supplies for all your facilities' needs. Whether it's paper, plastics, chemicals, machinery, or equipment, no business is ever too big or too small for us. Don't forget to ask about our price match guarantee. Visit us on the web at www.nefaci.com or give us a call at 631-563-8119.
Few places on earth offer the charm and excitement of Fire Island. At Fire Island Ferries, located conveniently at 99 Maple Avenue in Bay Shore, they offer convenient travel to Fire Island 7 days a week. Fire Island is quickly becoming a top destination for families of all ages. Experience the informal, carefree communities, the dazzling night scene, enjoy fine dining, or climb to the top of one of the tallest lighthouses in the United States. But there's only one way to get there, by calling Fire Island Ferries at 631-665-3600 today. For fare and scheduling information, please visit FireIslandFerries.com.
Back at Bethpage Ballpark, we go to the bottom of the first inning. No score between the Ducks and the Blue Crabs. The Ducks and Municipal Credit Union have teamed up this season to present the Walk with a Purpose promotion. Every time a Long Island Ducks player walks, Municipal Credit Union will make a donation to the Quacker Jack Foundation. Municipal Credit Union serving members since 1916. Looking at the Ducks lineup tonight, put out by Kevin Baez, Joe Ashbrodine leads off at first base, Josh Barfield at second base bats second, and Brian Nelson at third base hits third. The cleanup man is the left fielder Bill Hull. Ramon Castro does the catching and bats fifth. Adam Bailey in right field will hit sixth. Ray Navarrete, the designated hitter, he bats seventh. Craig Binnick in center field hitting eighth. And rounding out the order is the shortstop Dan Lyons. And they all face Blue Crabs left-hander Wade Corpy, who gets the start tonight. And his first pitch to Joe Ashbrodine is on the inside corner for strike one. Brodine, the leadoff hitter for Long Island, and he has had a terrific season, an Atlantic League All-Star this year. Switch hitter batting right-handed, and he will take a pitch downstairs from Corpy to even the count at 1-1. Brodeen at .331, third best batting average in the Atlantic League behind Somerset's Eddie Martinez-Esteve and Lancaster's Jerry Owens. 1-1 on the ground foul along the third base line. Kicks off the facing of the Blue Crabs dugout and is knocked down by manager Kevin Baez of the Ducks. On the count, 1 ball and 2 strikes on Brodeen. 8 home runs, 34 runs batted in for the Washington native. Bill Murphy doing the coaching over at first base tonight. Murphy got his first win on Saturday night up in Bridgeport. Here, high pop-up foul, first base side. That is going to be back into the crowd. It caroms off the facing of the suite level and comes back downstairs. So the count of ball and 2 strikes here on Brodeen. Infield from the pitcher's mound to home plate is in the shadows right now. First base and third base also is dark in the shadows, while the middle infield still in sunlight. Most of the outfield as well in the sunshine. 1-2 pitch, low and inside, almost caught Brodeen on the foot. Now 2-2. Left field corner in the left field line, the only part of the outfield that is covered in shadows. So we got a count of 2-2 here on Joe Ash Brodeen. The left-hander Corpy shakes off the catcher Colina, now is ready, and his pitch swung on and lined back into center field, a base hit. Brodeen continues his hot hitting. He rips a single and almost takes off the head of Wade Corpy. Second straight game that Brodeen has led off the game with a base hit up the middle. So with 1 on and nobody out, that'll bring up the second baseman, Josh Barfield. We'll see how Brodeen does tonight here against the lefty pitcher Wade Corpy. He has had tremendous success against left-handed pitching this year as Brodeen, a .379 hitter against lefties. And he gets started off the right way with a big base hit. Now he's got a big lead at first, being held on by Jose Salas. Corpy from the stretch kicks and fires home, and Barfield will take a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Brodeen has tremendous speed over at first. He's an all-around great player, but his speed allows Kevin Baez to put him in the top spot in the order. He's got 8 steals this year, has been caught 3 times. 0-1, and is a kick and a throw over to first to chase Brodeen back. Barfield, the hitter for the Ducks. He is at .292 on the year, 4 home runs and 18 runs batted in. Corpy looks in for the sign. Now he's ready to go. And the 0-1 to Barfield. Breaking ball missed down low. Good block at home plate by Colina. And it's 1 ball and 1 strike on the righty batter. Crowd still filing in here on this Tuesday night. Obviously a good night for the Ducks and the Blue Crabs. 2 Liberty Division rivals to be playing, but it's also the same night as the Major League Baseball All-Star Game taking place about 40 miles away from here to the west at Citi Field in Queens, the home of the Mets. The best from the American League will battle the best of the National League tonight in the Midsummer Classic. Here comes a 1-1. Brodeen leads at first. Corpy kicks and deals, and Barfield fouls it back to the screen behind home plate. Got jammed a little bit there by Corpy, and it's 1-2. Wind kicking up now over to right field. Blue skies clear overhead. It has been another hot and humid one here, as it will be throughout the course of the week. But sunshine is always a good thing here as it continues to set over the third base stands. Corpy with the count of 1 ball and 2 strikes here on Barfield. Looks over to first and will throw over there to chase Brodeen back. Switch hitting first baseman had a couple of steals over the weekend up in Bridgeport against the Bluefish. Corpy ready. Kicks and throws over again. And again, Brodeen is back safely. See if the Ducks can try and force the Blue Crabs to make some errors here tonight. Ducks were plagued defensively yesterday with a season-high 5 errors in the game against Southern Maryland. Fortunately, the only 1 run scored because of an error. Dontrell Willis did a good job pitching around the defensive miscues. 1-2 from Wade Corpy. Fastball missed up high. Barfield took it all the way, and it's now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Brodeen takes a couple steps off first. He led off the inning with a single to center. 2-2 pitch. And Barfield swings and pops this one in the air foul. First base side. This one is going to get back into the crowd. Nice catch by a fan. sitting out in about section 210 down the first base line. Reached out with the glove, made the catch. An older gentleman still bringing his glove out to the ballpark. Kid at heart. And he's able to make the catch. So the count's still even up here at Josh Barfield. Brodin takes a couple steps off first, and Corpy gets the sign from Colina. Here's the pitch, and Barfield takes a changeup up and away. And runs the count full to 3-2. Corpy making his 8th start of the year. This is his 12th appearance overall. He is 2-2 with a 4.68 earned run average. Now ready to go. Brodin still has a healthy lead at first. There he goes. Pitch taken up high for ball 4, and Josh Barfield works out the walk. Good at bat for the Ducks second baseman. And it's the first Municipal Credit Union walk with a purpose here tonight. Every time a Ducks batter walks, the Quackerjack Foundation wins. Ducks did not draw one walk in yesterday's game, and here just 2 batters into the middle game of this series, they have drawn their first walk of the night. So the Ducks with great speed on the bases here as they try and strike first. It's Brodin at second and Barfield at first. The killer bees on the base pass, and that'll bring up Brian Nelson, the third baseman, and number 3 hitter for the Ducks, another switch hitter, and he bats from the right side. Lefty pitcher on the mound. There's only one lefty hitter in the lineup tonight, and that's the right fielder Adam Bailey. Everybody else a switch hitter or a righty hitter for the Ducks. In fact, Adam Bailey is the only position player right now for Long Island that is a straight lefty hitter. First pitch to Nelson, he swings away and fouls it off down the first base line. Up onto the concourse for strike 1. Nelson has had a fine season, has really been coming on of late. He also, like Brodin, was an Atlantic League All-Star. 272 batting average, 10 homers, and a team-high 42 runs batted in. Yesterday picked up the RBI single to give him sole possession of the team lead, which had been held by Danny Perales with 41. 0-1. Breaking ball line into right center over the leaping try of the second baseman Opitz for a base hit. Brodin around third. He will come home to score. Barfield will go to third. It's an RBI single to right center for Brian Nelson, and the Ducks lead it 1-0 here in the bottom of the first. Great piece of hitting there for Brian Nelson. He picks up his 43rd run batted in of the year. He drives the ball into the gap in right center for the single. And he's now got RBI base hits in his last 2 at-bats, dating back to his final at-bat yesterday, in which he delivered an RBI single in the 8th inning. So a single, a walk, and an RBI single have given the Ducks a 1-0 lead, and now runners at the corner, still nobody out, and the cleanup hitter, Bill Hall, will come to the plate for Long Island. Good job of base running, too, by Josh Barfield to go from first to third on the play. So Nelson has put the Ducks on top. And up to the plate steps Bill Hall, the cleanup hitter. Right-handed hitter against the left-hander Wade Corpy. Corpy gets the sign. Here's the pitch, and Hall will take low and inside for ball 1. Hall at 273, 7 home runs and 27 runs batted in. He, too, has been hitting the ball well of late. Nelson at first being held on by Jose Salas. Barfield takes his lead at third. On the 1-0, inside for ball 2. Corpy struggling here early on against the Ducks. This is the second time that Corpy has faced Long Island. Pitched against the Ducks back on May the 26th in a 3-2 Ducks win here at Bethpage Ballpark, and he allowed 2 runs on 4 hits in 3 innings of work. Walked 2 and struck out 2. That was his first appearance of the season. Pitch on a line to short. This is going to score a run. They go to second for 1 and on to first. It's in time. It's 6-4, 3 double play, but Josh Barfield scores from third, and it's a 2-0 Ducks lead here in the first. So no RBI there for Bill Hall, and the Blue Crabs trade the run for 2 outs. As Barfield scores from third, Nelson retired at second, and Hall at first.
Ramon Castro, number 37.
So with 2 men away and the base is now empty, that'll bring up the 5 hitter. That's the catcher Ramon Castro, who will bat from the right side. Castro had the day off yesterday. Ralph Henriquez did the catching with the 11:05 a.m. start. Now Castro well rested, back behind home plate. And the first pitch on the way here from Corpy to Castro is downstairs for ball 1. Castro enters tonight at 247 on the year. He's got 6 home runs and 20 runs batted in. Here comes a 1-0. Left-hander deals, and Castro will take a fastball strike at the knees. It's 1-1. Well, yesterday, of course, was the Major League Baseball Home Run Derby over at Citi Field. Yoenis Cespedes of the Oakland Athletics winning the Home Run Derby contest. The 1-1 here to Castro. Breaking ball drops in for a strike. Good pitch that time from Corpy. It's 1-2. I'll tell you, one guy who would do very well in that competition, in my estimation, is the guy at the plate, Ramon Castro. Consistently during batting practice, you will see him hit home runs, most of them over the left field wall, but he has tremendous power out to left. 1-2. That missed inside. Came up close to the chest. It's now 2-2. Castro is a guy who has pretty good pop. That's what he was known for, was his bat at the major league level, specifically the power in his bat. Corpy's 2-2 with 2 out and the bases empty. He's fouled off first base side, and Castro stays alive. Ducks have been making Corpy work here in the first inning. 23 pitches so far for the left-hander, 13 strikes and 10 balls. The count even at 2-2. Infield play straight away. And Corpy's pitch swung on and grounded towards the middle. The second baseman opens on the backhand, fields and throws to first in time for the out. And the side retired in the first, but not before the Ducks get 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases empty. We've played 1 full here at Bethpage Ballpark tonight. It's Long Island 2 and Southern Maryland nothing.
Hi, this is James Hauser, left-handed pitcher, and you're listening to the Ducks Baseball on Ducks official YouTube channel, youtube.com/DucksBaseball.
Now that Metrex is the official nutrition bar of the Long Island Ducks, they're fueling their powerful lineup with delicious high-quality protein to support lean muscle and strength. So that in 2013, the Long Island Ducks can have their best season ever. Uh-oh. Metrex, shaping every body.
Beautify your patio, walkway, driveway, or pool surround with Nicoloc paving stones and walls. Nicoloc's specially formulated paver shield offers extra surface wear protection and color enhancement throughout the thickness of the paver. Paver shield guarantees that your pavers will look great for years to come. Bring home the elegance with Nicoloc. Visit the Nicoloc Design Center, Sunrise Highway, Lindenhurst, or Nicoloc.com.
Let Nicoloc pavers pave your way.
Back here in Central Islip, Long Island Ducks and the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs in the middle game of a 3-game set. Ducks have a 2-0 lead. Time for the injury report, which is brought to you by Island Shore Physical Therapy, the official therapist of the Long Island Ducks. Well, remaining out with some injuries are Matt Way, left-handed pitcher and starter. He is dealing with a shoulder injury and is day-to-day. Also day-to-day, Ducks closer Leo Rosales, who has a calf injury. Second time that Rosales has had that calf injury this year. So 2 of them are both on the active roster, just out right now with various injuries, and both are hoping to be back as soon as possible. Aside from that, no other injuries to report for Long Island. Ducks have given Nick Tabar an early 2-0 lead thanks to the RBI single by Brian Nelson and the run-scoring double play ball off the bat of Bill Hall. So Nick Tabar, who is making his first start since June the 9th against this very same team, trying to find out his first win of the year, trying to get his first win. He is 0-6 on the year with a 6.75 earned run average through 17 games and 9 starts, and trying to get win number 1 here tonight against Southern Maryland. And he's got himself an early 2-0 lead. Well, leading things off is going to be the Bluefish left fielder Jose Julio Ruiz, who will bat from the left side, did not play in yesterday's game.
Julio Ruiz, number 38.
So here is Julio Ruiz to the plate. Ducks are in their orange jerseys again here today with the warm weather. Orange jerseys providing a little bit more coolness for the players, a little bit more comfortable in the warm weather. First pitch on the way, and Ruiz swings and grounds one foul up the first base line. And the count 0-1. Blue Crabs are in the road grays once again. Julio Ruiz at .327 on the year. He has 2 home runs and 35 runs batted in. DeMar gets the sign. And the right-hander kneels. Swing and a miss. DeMar with some nasty movement on that pitch, diving down in the zone. The count 0-2. And we've been able to see DeMar have some tremendous success at points on the mound. Specifically, his first start of the year was outstanding, but after that really had struggled to pitch well as he delivers low. The count goes to 1-2. He had struggled just about every time out since that first start. Had one or two decent starts in the middle, but was pulled from the rotation after allowing 4 runs in 5 innings here on June 9th against Southern Maryland. And I pitch 8 straight out of the bullpen, now back in the rotation for now. 1-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. Nasty slider there from Nick DeBar. Second strikeout of the game. And there's 1 out here in inning number 2. Everybody will remember that first start for Nick DeBar. April 21st in Sugar Land, Texas, 4th game of the year. Ducks were trying to avoid the sweep, and he threw 6 perfect innings, retired all 18 batters he faced, struck out 9 hitters. But because of a pitch count early in the season, Kevin Baez didn't want to burn him out, and so he had to come out of the game after 6. First pitch here to Jose Salas is outside for ball 1. Bullpen came on, and Southern Maryland would tie the game and win it with a couple of home runs in the 8th inning. And they won the game. Sugar Land, rather, would win it 2-1. 1-0. Swing and a miss. DeBar chased down in the zone. Or check that. Salas chased down in the zone against DeBar. And so the count evens up at 1 ball and 1 strike. Salas hits from the left side. He is at 243, 3 home runs, 26 runs batted in. There's actually 1 home run in that 8th inning. It was a 2-run home run by Kobe Clemens off T.J. Hose. That gave Sugar Land that win. 1-1. DeBar kicks and deals, and Salas will take a strike at the knees. Another good pitch there from the Ducks right-hander, and it's 1-2. Again, with all the time DeBar has spent recently pitching out of the bullpen, he has been working consistently tonight here out of the stretch, whether or not there have been runners on base. In fact, there haven't been any runners on base to this point. As DeBar misses low and outside with a breaking ball to even the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Salas ready to go. He's the first baseman and 5-hitter for Southern Maryland. And the 2-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and popped up in a shallow center field. Shortstop Lyons going out. He makes the call. And in front of the center fielder, Craig Binnick, Lyons will make the catch to retire Jose Salas for the second out here in the 2nd inning.
Batting in the 6th position, the second baseman, number 16, Jake Opitz. Number 16.
Jake Opitz will come up to bat. He is the 6th hitter and second baseman for Southern Maryland. By the way, the umpires for tonight's game behind home plate is Alan Barnfield. Chase Edmondson, the crew chief, over at first, and Aaron Freeman is around at third. Ducks lead it 2-0 as we play in the top of the 2nd inning, middle game of a 3-game series. Now the first pitch coming up to the lefty hitting Opitz, swing and a miss. Good fastball again there from DeBar, and the count 0-1. Opitz enters tonight at 254. He's 15 for 59 with the Blue Crabs. No homers, 3 runs batted in. 0-1 pitch upcoming. DeBar kicks and deals, and they swung on and bounced back to the mound. A leap by DeBar. He snags it, flips to first for the out, and a second straight 1-2-3 inning for Nick DeBar as he sets down the Blue Crabs on a strikeout, a pop-out, and a ground out. Southern Maryland goes down 1-2-3. We go to the bottom of the 2nd. 2-0, Ducks lead it.
Hi, this is shortstop Dan Lyons. You can follow me on Twitter at @TheDannyLyons, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Ducks official YouTube channel, youtube.com/DucksBaseball.
This one is clocked. Deep left field by Dan Lyons. Going back is left fielder Peter Barrows. He's looking up. That ball will not leave its wingman. I feel the need for speed. Talk to me, Goose. Talk to me. No good. Talk to me.
Hey, Duck fans, what's more fun than a home run that helps the Ducks win a game? How about a homer that helps the community win? Chappie's Funeral Home and the Long Island Ducks have again teamed up for the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. If the Ducks hit 100 homers this season, Chappie's Funeral Home will donate $5,000 to the Quacker Jack Foundation. Every time a Ducks hitter goes deep, watch for the Chappie's Challenge home run count on the scoreboard. And if we reach 100, we're all a winner. Chappie's Funeral Home, where caring for others is a family tradition.
This summer, LIPA can help you save big on a new central air conditioning system with up to $1,000 in rebates and up to $500 in operating cost savings each year. And only a LIPA participating Cool Homes contractor can make sure you get all these savings plus a quality installation for maximum comfort over the life of your system. Ready to save? We're ready to help. Visit lipower.org/coolhomes to make sure that your contractor is a LIPA Cool Homes contractor.
We go to the bottom of the second inning here at Bethpage Ballpark. Ducks 2, Blue Crabs nothing. These two teams will close out this three-game set tomorrow night, and you'll want to be here because it's a very special giveaway night here at Bethpage Ballpark. Tomorrow night, 7:05 p.m. start time. Gates will open at 6:05. Make sure you arrive early because the first 1,500 fans in attendance are going to take home a replica Atlantic League Championship trophy, courtesy of Briarcliff College, a replica of the trophy the Long Island Ducks won last season by defeating Lancaster in the Atlantic League Championship Series. First pitch to Adam Bailey is a breaking ball strike. Briarcliff College will be tomorrow's game sponsor, handing out those 1,500 replica championship trophies. 7:05 start time again, 6:05. First, gates opening here at Bethpage Ballpark as Bailey lifts one in the air to left field. Julio Ruiz moving towards the line. He will make the running catch, and Bailey retired for the first out of inning number 2. Tickets still available for tomorrow night's game. You can get them at the Bethpage Ballpark box office, online at liducks.com, and over the phone, 631-940-TIXX.
Ray Navarrete, number 16.
That'll bring up Ray Navarrete, the 7-hitter in DH. By the way, Bailey, before that pop-out, was at .249 with 9 homers and 30 runs batted in. Here is Navarrete to bat from the right side. Corpy on the mound, ready to go. Left-hander winds and fires, and Navarrete will take a breaking ball for a strike. It's 0-1. Make sure you tune into the Atlantic League All-Star Game coverage on Fox tonight while you're listening to us here on the Ducks official YouTube channel. We'll tell you why after the 0-1. A fastball missed up high, 1 ball and 1 strike. There is going to be at least one, maybe a couple commercials during the course of the game on the Fox broadcast in which some Ducks may be appearing at points in the commercial. 1-1. And Navarrete golfs one in the air to left center field, but right at Jeremy Owens, who had him played perfectly, and Owens is going to make the catch. So Navarrete hit it hard and is retired for the second out. Ray Navarrete, Matt Way, and Josh Lansford helped out with a commercial shoot over at Citi Field during the Atlantic League All-Star break with actor Kevin James, who was a participant in the All-Star Legends and Celebrity Softball game this past Sunday at Citi Field. And Kevin James, along with those 3 Ducks players, helped out in the shoot. This pitch taken for a call strike, 0-1. Don't know exactly where or if any of those 3 will appear in the commercial, but it is definitely possible as those 3 helped out acting in that commercial. Here a swing and a miss as Bennett cuts through a pitch diving down and in, and it's 0-2. So make sure you're tuning in on Fox during the All-Star Game coverage tonight, which the game begins at 8 o'clock, and see if you can see any of the Long Island Ducks players during the commercial spot. This pitch comes inside and hits Binnick. I believe that caught him down on the leg. And so Binnick is going to make his way to first as he is the first base runner here in inning number 2. Binnick before that was hitting .250, 8 for 32 with a homer and 3 runs batted in.
Hitting the ninth position for your Long Island Ducks, the shortstop, number 12, Dan Lyons, number 12.
Binnick was the Ducks' team leader in hit by pitches last season, and he gets plunked here by Wade Corpy and makes his way down to first. Second time this year Binnick's been hit by a pitch, so that brings up Dan Lyons, the shortstop and 9-hitter, who was second on the Ducks behind Binnick last year in the hit by pitch department. Throw over to first, and Binnick is back safely. Craig Binnick has tremendous speed over at first base. 2 years ago, Atlantic League leader in steals with 42. And here, Lyons hits one high in the air to left field. Pretty well hit. Julio Ruiz back at the warning track. Now he will come in and will make the catch. And Dan Lyons just did miss, hitting his first home run of the season. So for the Ducks, no runs, no hits, a hit batter, and 1 man left on base. 2 innings complete tonight here at Bethpage Ballpark. Ducks on top of the Blue Crabs by a count of 2-0.
Hi, this is Josh Barfield, second baseman for the Ducks, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Ducks official YouTube channel, youtube.com/DucksBaseball.
Hey Ducks fans, your recreation destination this year is The Rinks at Hidden Pond Park. The Rinks features 2 full-size ice rinks, a 97-acre summer day camp, a New York State licensed preschool academy, and a wide variety of birthday party options. Learn to skate, join one of many hockey leagues, swim in an Olympic-sized pool, and enjoy all the fun that The Rinks has to offer. Visit us today at 660 Terry Road in Hauppauge, or check us out online at therinks.com. The Rinks, your recreation destination.
Can't get enough of the Long Island Ducks? Well, now you can get even more inside info on your favorite hometown team through Facebook and Twitter. The Ducks are constantly updating fans through social media with scores, transactions, ballpark promotions, and much more. You can even win great prizes. All you'll need to do is make a free account on Facebook and Twitter, and then visit us at facebook.com/LIDucks and twitter.com/LIDucks. Think you're Long Island's biggest Ducks fan? Get connected now.
Back here at Bethpage Ballpark, Ducks have a 2-0 lead over the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs, and it's time for tonight's third inning trivia, which is brought to you by Carvel. Carvel celebrating more than 75 years of making people happy. Well, the other day, James Hauser was chosen as the Atlantic League's pitcher of the month, for the month of June. He had a 5-0 month, was outstanding for the Ducks. Tonight's question: who was the last player to be named pitcher of the month for the Long Island Ducks prior to James Hauser? I'll let you think about it. We will give you the answer in the bottom half of this third inning. Right now, Ducks have a 2-0 lead over the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs, and Nick DeBar has retired all 6 hitters he has faced up to this point. It'll be the bottom 3 in the order for Southern Maryland: Caesar Nicholas, Alvin Colina, and Jeremy Owens to bat against right-hander Nick DeBar.
Caesar Nicholas, number 19.
So again, congratulations to James Hauser for being honored with the Pitcher of the Month award. In June, he was 5-0, 0.95 ERA in the month. He had 30 strikeouts. And he moved into the starting rotation and did a tremendous job for Long Island. His first start was May 31st, and then from that point on, he has not allowed more than 1 run in any of his starts. I mean, that is just unheard of. He has been spectacular. First pitch here is on the outside corner for strike 1 is Caesar Nicholas, third baseman and 7-hitter for the Blue Crabs at .205 on the year. 6 homers, 23 runs batted in. DeBar asked for time here. Was looking in for the sign and stepped off on the mound. DeBar steps back in, and so does Nicholas. 0-1 in this righty-righty matchup is way outside. That'll even up the count at 1-1. Last time DeBar pitched before tonight was on July the 7th, last Sunday in the final game before the All-Star break. He threw 1 scoreless inning, gave up 2 hits, but no runs as the Ducks won the game 4-3 against Bridgeport. 1 ball, 1 strike pitch, and this one is outside. Sweeping slider, and that runs the count to 2-1. Last time DeBar pitched more than an inning was July 1st against Somerset. He had to throw 4 innings of relief in that 14-inning game and ended up serving up the walk-off homer to Bobby Stevens of the Patriots. 2-1 here. Fastball swung on and missed. Good pitch diving down in the zone. DeBar has had some good movement on his pitches here early on tonight, and the count is now even at 2 balls and 2 strikes on the Blue Crab third baseman. So DeBar looking for his 3rd strikeout of the game. He's already retired Smith and Julio Ruiz on strikeouts. On the 2-2, swung on and chopped back towards the middle behind second. Barfield fields a jump throw to first, and it's not in time. Good stretch by Brodeen, but Nicholas able to beat it out on a base hit. And Southern Maryland's got their first hit and first base runner of the night. Good effort, though, by Barfield to range over to the shortstop side of the second base bag to get it. Shortstop Dan Lyons had Nicholas play to pull and was over in the hole a little bit more. So Barfield was able to get to it. He made the Jeter-like jump pass to first, but just not enough on the throw to retire Nicholas, running up the first base line. So 1 on, nobody out, and that brings up the catcher Alvin Colina. He's the 8-hitter for Southern Maryland. Ducks have to be careful. It was the bottom of the order for Southern Maryland that did the damage in yesterday's game. First pitch from DeBar, and he deals a fastball strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Colina, the catcher, was originally in yesterday's starting lineup and then got scratched. So Salas moved from first base to catcher yesterday. But Colina doing the catching here tonight, and he's at .245 on the year, 4 homers, 14 runs batted in. 0-1 upcoming from DeBar. Right-hander kicks and deals, and this is swung on and grounded towards second. Could be 2. Barfield flips to lines for 1. The turn to first in plenty of time. A 4-6-3 double play and 2 men out here in the third inning on one swing of the bat from Alvin Colina. So Nicholas retired at second, Colina at first. Bases empty and 2 men away. And I'll bring up the center fielder, Jeremy Owens.
Center fielder, number 25. Jeremy Owens, number 25.
So here is the always pesky player coach for Southern Maryland, Jeremy Owens, the Blue Crab veteran who hits from the right side. He's the center fielder and 9-hitter. And he comes in wearing the high navy blue socks. Nick DeBar working out of the stretch, still ready to go. And the first pitch on the way is a fastball strike in the outside corner. It is 0-1. DeBar just 29 pitches to this point, 21 for strikes. He has been incredibly efficient here early on in this game. And the 0-1 upcoming here to Owens. That missed inside. Evens up the count at 1-1. Owens at .219 on the year. 5 homers, 21 runs batted in. And once again, he is leading the Atlantic League in the strikeout department, striking out at a ridiculous rate, 75 Ks on the year. Here's a 1-1. It's low and outside, goes all the way back to the backstop. Looked like DeBar lost his grip on that fastball, and it's 2 balls and 1 strike. Nice crowd on hand here, battling the hot, humid weather. First 1,500 fans in attendance at tonight's game took home a Ducks foam finger, courtesy of People's Alliance Federal Credit Union. Nice burgundy foam fingers handed out to the crowd. 2-1 to Owens, swing and a miss, late on a fastball. Good pitch there from DeBar, and the count evens up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. So DeBar trying to face the minimum 3 hitters for the 3rd consecutive inning to open this game. Ducks lead the Blue Crabs 2-0 here in the top of the 3rd. DeBar ready. 2-ball, 2-strike pitch on the way, and Owens will hit a little grounder up the third base line. Nelson charges, bare hands, throws to first, just in time to get the speedy Owens. Great play by Bryant Nelson on the slow roller up the third base line, and that is the final out of the 3rd inning. So no runs a hit and nobody left on base thanks to the double play. We have played 2.5 here at Bethpage Ballpark. Ducks 2 and the Blue Crabs nothing.
Hi, this is pitcher Ian Snell, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on Ducks official YouTube channel, youtube.com/DucksBaseball.
Now that Metrex is the official nutrition bar of the Long Island Ducks, they're fueling their powerful lineup with delicious high-quality protein to support lean muscle and strength. So that in 2013, the Long Island Ducks can have their best season ever. Uh-oh. Metrex, shaping every body.
Amy Cornella, age 17.
Last year, 49 people a day died from a totally preventable national public health problem. 49 people a day were killed at the hands of drunk drivers. So the next time you're drinking and you're thinking about driving, ask yourself, do you really want to add to this list?
Elijah Anthony Michael Burrow Sealy, age 2 months.
Stay alive. Don't drink and drive. A message from Suffolk County Stop DWI.
Well, we are back here at Bethpage Ballpark. Long Island Ducks 2 runs on 2 hits and no errors. The Southern Maryland Blue Crabs have no runs on just 1 hit, and they too have not made any errors. And it's time for the answer to tonight's 3rd inning trivia question, which is brought to you by Carvel. Carvel celebrating more than 75 years of making people happy. Well, we gave you the question back in the top of this 3rd inning. James Hauser was named the Atlantic League's Pitcher of the Month for the month of June. as he went 5-0 with a 0.95 ERA. And we want to know the last time a Ducks pitcher was named the Pitcher of the Month in the Atlantic League. Who was it? As here Brodin hits a hot shot to third on one hop, fielded by Nicholas. His throw low to first, but dug out by Jose Salas. And Brodin denied his second hit of the game for the first out here of the third inning. Brodin had singled and scored back in the opening inning. So again, who was the last Duck to win Pitcher of the Month honors? If you guessed right-hander Mike Lurie, you would be correct. Mike Lurie, back in June of 2011, exactly 2 years ago, was named the Atlantic League's Pitcher of the Month. He was 6-0 with a 1.40 ERA in 6 starts in June of 2011. As Corpy's first pitch here to Barfield is taken up high for ball 1. 38 2/3 innings that month for Lurie. Just 7 runs, 6 of them earned on 7 walks with 41 strikeouts. As here Barfield, it's a high pop up in the air to shallow right center. Long run for the center fielder Owens. He gives way to the right fielder Sean Smith, who will make the catch. So Josh Barfield, who walked and scored in the first, flies to right in quickly. 2 men out on just 3 pitches for Wade Corpy here in the third inning.
Third baseman, number 21, Brian Nelson, number 21.
That same year for Mike Lurie, he ended up winning a franchise record 14 games and was the Atlantic League's Pitcher of the Year, helping the Ducks to their first trip to the Atlantic League Championship Series since 2004. The Ducks ultimately lost to the York Revolution. First pitch here outside for ball 1 to Brian Nelson, third baseman and 3-hitter. He delivered an RBI single in a right center, his first at bat of the night back in the opening inning. 43rd run batted in of the year, and here he takes a strike on the outside edge. It's 1-1. So Corpy has settled down nicely over the last 2 innings after he gave up 2 runs in the first. He's allowed just the hit by pitch to Craig Minnick, and the 1-1. Swinging a liner in a center, a base hit for Brian Nelson. So quickly 2 hits on the day for the Ducks switch hitting third baseman. And he has been red hot from the right side of late. So Nelson with the Ducks' third hit of the night and a 2-out base runner. That'll bring up Bill Hall. Mentioned Joash Brodin and how good he has been this year against left-handed pitching. Nelson, too, has had success. A .322 batter against lefty pitching, but not as much power. He does not have 1 home run against lefties. All 10 of his home runs have come against the right-handed pitcher, and he's hitting .238 against righties, but has been very, very good against lefties. Here, Bill Hall chases a fastball up and away for strike 1 to start his at-bat. Hall hit into a 6-4 3-double play 2 innings ago and his only at-bat of the night thus far. So Nelson leads at first with 2 out thanks to the single to center. And an 0-1 on the way. Swinging a high pop, a mile high on the infield to the right side. The second baseman Opitz out on the outfield grass will make the catch. And Hall is retired for the final out of the third. So for Long Island, no runs, 1 hit, and they leave 1 man on base. 3 innings are complete tonight here at Bethpage Ballpark. Ducks still out in front as they lead it 2-0.
Hi, this is Joash Brodin, first baseman, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Ducks official YouTube channel, youtube.com/DucksBaseball.
Want to know what happy tastes like? Well, treat your taste buds to Carvel's new Iceberg and Carvel Latte beverages. A Carvel Iceberg starts with your favorite soda, like Coke, Fanta Orange, and Barks Root Beer. Blend in ice and vanilla flavoring. It's then topped off with Carvel's famous soft serve ice cream. And try a new Carvel Latte, a dynamite mixture of coffee and hazelnut or Irish cream flavor, blended with ice and topped off with whipped cream and crunchies. New Carvel Lattes and Iceberg drinks. That's what happy tastes like. Only at Carvel. Visit Carvel.com for the location nearest you.
Hey, Duck fans, you want all the latest inside info on your defending Atlantic League champion Long Island Ducks? Then follow Ducks President and General Manager Michael Pfaff on Twitter at twitter.com/LIDucksGM. You'll find out first right here about player transactions, special stories, and so much more. You'll also be able to interact with Michael directly and get his take on all things Ducks baseball. Head to twitter.com/LIDucksGM today and make sure to follow along throughout the entire 2013 season. It's game time.
Hi, I'm former Major Leaguer John Franco. Growing up in Brooklyn, I dreamed of playing professional baseball. My dad, a city employee, worked hard so I could live out that dream. The team at MCU is a lot like my dad. They're New Yorkers you can count on, and they'll work hard to help you reach your financial goals.
Municipal Credit Union has a full range of financial services that make sense in today's economy. Join today. Call 1-866-JOIN-MCU or visit nymcu.org.
MCU, strong, trusted, growing.
Fourth inning here at Bethpage Ballpark. Nick DeBar has been strong so far for Long Island. He has allowed just one hit, an infield single to Caesar Nicholas, and the Ducks have a 2-0 lead here in the middle game of this three-game series. Later in the fourth inning, we'll take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard. 4 other games going on around the Atlantic League today, and of course, the main event of the night is the MLB All-Star Game, 40 miles away from here at Citi Field in Queens. The best of the National League against the best of the American League in the Major League Baseball Midsummer Classic. So we'll get you updates throughout the game of the Major League All-Star Game score. And we'll take a look at some of the other Atlantic League out-of-town scores as well. Sean Smith, the right fielder and leadoff man, to start off this fourth inning for Southern Maryland. Stepping up to the plate is Smith, and on the mound ready to go is Nick DeBar. First pitch on the way from the right-hander, and he is taking it inside, is Sean Smith for ball 1. Smith struck out his first time up after going 0 for 5 at the plate yesterday with 4 groundouts and a flyout. 1-0 from DeBar. That is taken for a strike to even the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. One game already final. Today, Lancaster and Camden to play a doubleheader between the Barnstormers and the River Sharks, and Barnstormers win the opener 8-0 over Camden. There's a 1-1. Breaking ball, check swing, and Chase Edmondson, the first base umpire, says Smith did not go around, so the count is 2-1. Winning pitcher was Brian Grinning, who threw the complete game shutout. He allowed just 4 hits and a walk, striking out 6. He improves to 5-6. Losing pitcher was Ryan Kulik, and Kulik dropped down to 1-6 on the season. No save and no homers in the game. 2 RBIs to lead the way by Russell for the Barnstormers. 2-1 upcoming. DeBar deals, and this pitch, that just missed. Good pitch there from DeBar. Not sure where it missed, but the count goes to 3 balls and 1 strike. Game 2 of the doubleheader is underway. They are in the top of the third. River Sharks have a 2-0 lead. It's Derek Loop for Lancaster and Jake Hale for the River Sharks. 3-1 pitch from DeBar, and this one is chopped foul at the plate. Off to the third base side of home plate, count 3-2. Dionis Cesar has an RBI so far for Camden. They're in the bottom of the fourth at Sovereign Bank Stadium in York, Pennsylvania. Revolution have a 4-2 lead over the Bridgeport Bluefish. Trevor Reckling, the starter for the Bluefish, and Pedro Liriano starting for York. Cody Johnson leading the way with 2 RBIs for the Revolution. Louis Lopez and Brandon Chavez have driven in runs so far for the Bluefish. 3-2 pitch, swinging a fister foul. First base sign that goes up onto the concourse. We'll do it once again with a full count. Another game going on. We'll get underway actually in about 5 or so minutes down at Constellation Field, Sugar Land, Texas. Skeeters hosting the Patriots as they continue their 6-game set. It'll be Graham Taylor, the starter for the Patriots, while the Skeeters go with David Pauly. His pitch is rocketed foul, third base side. Good swing there by Smith, but he was out in front of it, and we'll do it once again at 3-2. Two 2-0 Ducks lead it. Sean Smith battling here in the first batter of the fourth inning. Nick DeBar has faced a minimum 9 batters to this point, and again he has allowed just the infield single to Caesar Nicholas last inning. 3-2 on the way from the right-hander. He is set to go. Kicks and deals, and this is swung on and popped up. Shallow right field. Brodeen and Barfield going out. Second baseman Josh Barfield makes the call, and he will make the catch along the right field line. Nice job by Barfield to take charge, and that's out number 1 here in the fourth inning.
Designated hitter number 7, Vladimir Sutil. Number 7.
So that'll bring up Vladimir Sutil, the number 2 hitter. He's the designated hitter today after serving as the shortstop in yesterday's game. And he bats from the right side. First at bat, he grounded out to the first baseman, Joe Ashbrodeen. First pitch on the way. There's a fastball strike to Sutil. They count 0-1. Yesterday, Sutil was the shortstop. As we mentioned, he was 2 for 4 at the plate and had a big 2-run single in the 7th inning and scored a run as well. Here comes an 0-1 pitch. And it's swung on and missed. Slider from DeBar, a hard slider going down and away. And Sutil swung through it for strike 2. So DeBar ahead of Sutil, no balls and 2 strikes. Renny Osuna waits on deck. And the 0-2 from DeBar, low and outside, try to get him to chase, but Sutil would not bite. I'll do it once again at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Beautiful night for baseball. Sun has gone down, now the entire field in shadows, and again all the lights are on here at Bethpage Ballpark. Here comes the pitch from the right-hander. And Sutil will pump one up foul, first base side. That'll drift back into the crowd. Takes a hop, goes back into the seats. So we'll do it once again at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Sutil entering tonight was at .285 with 2 homers and 31 runs batted in. DeBar ready, and his 1 ball, 2 strike pitch upcoming. He deals, and Sutil will take a fastball called strike 3 on the outside corner. Sutil thought that was outside, but Nick DeBar picks up his 3rd strikeout of the night. And that's the 2nd out here in the 4th inning. Again, still early in this game, but this has to be a pleasant sign for Kevin Bye as the manager of the Ducks. Nick DeBar, obviously, since his first start of the year, has had some struggles and had gotten demoted into the bullpen with some other guys serving as starters, especially with the rise of James Hauser as a starter. First pitch on the way to Osuna. He swings and pops this one in the air to right. Pretty well hit, but going back is Adam Bailey. He's got a beat on it. He'll make the catch. And the side is retired. Another 1-2-3 inning for Nick DeBar. He's faced the minimum 12 batters through 4 innings. Southern Maryland goes in order, and we go to the bottom of the 4th. Ducks on top, 2-0.
Hi, this is pitcher John Brownell, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Ducks official YouTube channel, youtube.com/DucksBaseball.
Northeast Facility Supplies is the official janitorial supplier of the Long Island Ducks, serving all of Long Island, both North and South Fork locations to better serve you. We're located in Ronkonkoma and have a complete range of janitorial supplies for all your facilities' needs. Whether it's paper, plastics, chemicals, machinery, or equipment, no business is ever too big or too small for us. Don't forget to ask about our price match guarantee. Visit us on the web at www.nefaci.com or give us a call at 631-563-8119.
Take your group out to the ball game this season and enjoy all the fun of Ducks baseball at discounted prices with the Hebrew National Picnic Area, luxury suites, the Smokin' Owls party deck, and so much more. Bringing your group to the game will be an unforgettable experience. The Ducks even offer opportunities to sing the national anthem, serve as a color guard, be the Nicolak Dream Team, put on a pregame performance, display your group's artwork, or shag fly balls during Ducks batting practice. To book your outing today, call 631-940-DUCK and ask for the group sales department. Long Island Ducks baseball. It's game time.
Bottom of the 4th inning here. 2-0 Ducks lead it over the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. And fans, now you can enjoy the taste of the Australian Outback at discounted prices this year, just by attending Ducks games on Fridays here at Bethpage Ballpark. During every Friday home game, Ducks fans, Ducks staff members will be handing out coupons for $5 off with the purchase of 2 lunch entrees at Outback Steakhouse as fans exit the ballpark. And whether you're enjoying Their delicious USDA choice steaks are one of many Aussietizers. Outback takes great pride in serving the freshest and highest quality foods possible. First pitch here to Ramon Castro leading off the fourth as a strike on the outside corner. Outback Steakhouse now open on Saturday and Sunday for lunch beginning at 11 a.m. and you can join them every Wednesday as well for No Worries Wednesday with a complete meal for two starting at just $25. Another strike on the outside edge. Castro behind in the count, 0-2. At Outback, it's all about the quality and all about the food. 2-0 Ducks lead. Castro grounded to second in his first at bat. Behind in the count quickly here, 0-2 against Wade Corpy. And the pitch swung on and hit high in the air to left field. Pretty well hit. Jose Julio Ruiz going over to his left will make the running catch in front of the scoreboard out in left center. And that is out number one. So Castro gave it a ride. He got a high fastball. Nearly hit it out. But it's a long first out here in the bottom of the fourth.
Number 13, Adam Bailey, number 13.
So with Castro retired, that'll bring up the right fielder Adam Bailey, who flied to left in his first at-bat of the night. Bailey, a left-handed hitter, the only left-hander in the lineup for the Ducks here tonight. Corpy ready, and his first pitch on the way. Fastball just missed outside. And the count 1-0. Bailey yesterday was 0 for 4 at the plate. Again, he came up with the tying runs on base in the 8th inning of a 4-2 game and struck out swinging against Ian Marshall. Here he takes low and outside, and Bailey quickly ahead here, 2 balls and no strikes. Bailey also in a little bit of a power drought. He has not gone deep since June the 28th. That was in Somerset. 2-0. Swinging a ground ball back up the middle. That is going to sneak through past the diving Jake Opitz in a center field, a base hit. So a good piece of hitting there by Bailey as he swings 2-0 and grounds a single up the middle. 4th hit of the game for the Ducks. And Long Island with a 1-out base runner here. They've had at least one runner on in every inning of tonight's game.
Navarrete, number 16.
So with 1 on and 1 out here is Ray Navarrete. One thing that has plagued the Ducks of late, they had an 8-run win against Bridgeport on Friday night, first game after the All-Star break, an 8-0 victory. But then on Saturday, they scored 3 runs all in the 3rd inning in a 3-2 win. Scored no runs on Sunday, and yesterday scored just 2, and that came in the 8th inning. So they haven't really been able to get runs consistently throughout the game of late. This is taken up high for ball 1. It's been limited to just a couple runs in 1 inning of every game, except for the Sunday game when they were held to just 1 hit throughout the game. So Ducks need to find some offense consistently throughout the game here and get some more runs on the board. 1-0 from Corpy to Navarrete, and this one is swung on and fouled off first base side up into the luxury suites. And that evens up the count at 1-1 on Navarrete, who lined out to center his first time up. Hit the ball right on the button, but right at Jeremy Owens, the center fielder. Well, the count 1-1 here on Navarrete as Adam Bailey, who has some decent speed, takes his lead at first. He's being held on by Jose Salas. 1-1. Low and inside. Navarrete took the fastball, and the count goes to 2 balls and 1 strike. 50 pitches to this point for Wade Corpy, 32 of them for strikes, and he has certainly settled down a little bit and has been much more efficient after that first inning, which neared 25 pitches. 2-1, Navarrete, he went around, tried to check his swing on a pitch diving down in the zone. Now that evens up the count at 2-2. Craig Binnick waiting on deck for Long Island. Cracker Jack atop the first base dugout, cheering along with the fans, trying to get the Ducks offense to add to their 2-0 lead. Corpy with the ball behind his back as he looks in for the sign. The left-hander gets the pitch he likes from Alvin Colina. 2-2 on the way. Navarrete swings and pops it up. Foul territory first base side. Salas over towards the Ducks dugout. On the warning track, he reaches up and he makes the catch right in front of the Ducks dugout. And that's the second out. Navarrete and the Ducks were hoping that the wind would pick up and blow it slightly into the Ducks dugout so that way Salas could not make the catch.
Craig Binnick, number 24.
But Navarrete now 0 for 2 tonight, and with 2 out, that'll leave it up to the center fielder, Craig Binnick. as he comes up to the plate for a second time here tonight. He hits from the right side and was hit by a pitch his first at bat. Corpy looks in and now gets the pitch he likes. Bailey with a healthy lead at first. And the first pitch to Pinnock is high in the air in a shallow left field. Julio Ruiz racing in. Along the line, he makes the catch. So Pinnock, first pitch swinging in, he pops out to left, and that retires the side in the fourth. So the Ducks get another base runner again, but cannot score. No runs on one hit, and they leave one on base. We have played 4 full tonight here at Bethpage Ballpark. It is still 2-0 Long Island over Southern Maryland.
Hi, this is Bryant Nelson, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on Ducks Baseball official YouTube channel, youtube.com/DucksBaseball.
This one is clocked. Deep left field by Dan Lyons. Going back is left fielder Peter Barrows. He's looking up. That ball will not leave its wingman. I feel the need for speed. Talk to me, Goose. Talk to me. It's no good. Talk to me. Hey, Duck fans, what's more fun than a home run that helps the Ducks win a game? How about a homer that helps the community win? Chappie's Funeral Home and the Long Island Ducks have again teamed up for the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. If the Ducks hit 100 homers this season, Chappie's Funeral Home will donate $5,000 to the Quacker Jack Foundation. Every time a Ducks hitter goes deep, watch for the Chappie's Challenge home run count on the scoreboard. And if we reach 100, we're all the winner. Chappie's Funeral Home, where caring for others.
Beautify your patio, walkway, driveway, or pool surround with Nicoloc paving stones and walls. Nicoloc's specially formulated paver shield offers extra surface wear protection and color enhancement throughout the thickness of the paver. Paver shield guarantees that your pavers will look great for years to come. Bring home the elegance with Nicoloc. Visit the Nicoloc Design Center, Sunrise Highway, Lindenhurst, or Nicoloc.com.
Let Nicoloc Pavers pave your way.
To the 5th inning we go here at Bethpage Ballpark. Ducks with a 2-0 lead. And fans, don't forget to stop by the Waddle Inn Shop on your next visit here to the Duck Pond, where exclusive, hard-to-find Ducks memorabilia is now on sale. Proceeds benefiting the Quacker Jack Foundation, the charitable arm of the Long Island Ducks. Ducks trying to even this series at a game apiece. They lost yesterday, an 11:05 a.m. start. 4-2 win for the Blue Crabs. The Ducks have a 2-0 lead here tonight. It's a part of a 7-game homestand for the Ducks. They will play 1 more against the Blue Crabs and then 4 against the Camden River Sharks Thursday through Sunday before they head to Camden and play 3 against the River Sharks at Campbell's Field, and then back up to Bridgeport for the final 4 games of the year against the Bluefish. Well, here is Jose Julio Ruiz, the left fielder, to lead off. Julio Ruiz, the cleanup hitter and left fielder for Southern Maryland. Nick DeBar has been terrific through 4, and he has faced a minimum 12 batters, has allowed just 1 base runner, an infield single in the 3rd to Cesar Nicholas. First pitch on the way, and fastball missed up and outside for ball 1. Julio Ruiz, a strikeout victim his first time up. That was back in the 2nd inning, 1 of 3 Ks on the day thus far for DeBar. Right-hander ready and a 1-0 upcoming. Deals, and this swung on and fouled off behind the plate. That evens up the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Nick DeBar has faced Southern Maryland now 3 times this year. His previous 2 outings, 1 was a no decision, 1 was a loss. The loss coming here on May 17th, or check that down in Southern Maryland on May 17th. He allowed 7 runs, 6 of them earned on 8 hits and 6 2/3 innings of work. Walked 2 and struck out 5. And then we mentioned the June 9th start here, which was a 7-6 Ducks win. 1-1. Fastball missed up high. 2-1 now on Julio Ruiz. He allowed 4 runs on 6 hits and 5 innings of work. No walks and 4 strikeouts. The no walks definitely an encouraging sign, as that one was the first time since April 21st, his first start of the year, where he did not walk a batter in a game. 2-1. Swinging a hard ground ball towards the middle. Backhanded by Josh Barfield. The long throw to first is in time to retire Julio Ruiz. So the Blue Crab left fielder is retired, and that's the first out here in the fifth inning.
Number 12, Jose Salas. Number 12.
Now 6 straight retired by Nick DeBar after that infield single. So with 1 out, the lefty swinging first baseman Jose Salas will come to bat for Southern Maryland. He's the 5 hitter in the Blue Crabs lineup. So Salas digs in, and DeBar will step off the backside of the mound to grab the rosin bag and better his grip on his right hand. And now time is called at home plate here, as DeBar tries to get himself settled on the mound. Now the right-hander ready, and his first pitch here to Jose Salas on the way. It's a fastball that missed outside for ball 1. Salas popped to short in his first at-bat. That was back in the second. Yesterday, he was 1 for 4 at the plate. Here's the 1-0. Another fastball. This time it just does catch a piece of the outside corner for a strike to even the count at 1-1. Nick DeBar has continued to look strong here tonight and trying to help the Ducks even up this series at 1 apiece. 1-1. Swinging a high pop-up in the air to left center field. Hall and Binnick converging. It's the Ducks center fielder Craig Binnick who will make the catch. So Salas hits one into the air for the second time tonight. 2 away in the 5th inning. And that'll bring up the second baseman, Jake Opitz.
Jake Opitz. Number 16.
So here's Opitz, who bounced one back to the mound in his first at-bat. Opitz yesterday wasn't in the original lineup, ended up getting put in when Colina was scratched, and he played third base. Today he's over at second. And the first pitch on the way is a fastball strike on the outside corner, 0-1. Opitz went 0 for 4 at the plate in yesterday's game, had a strikeout. 1 of 2 on the day for Dontrell Willis, who went the complete 9 innings. 3rd complete game of the year for Willis. And the 0-1 is up and away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Willis's teammate John Brownell, who will get the start tomorrow, leads the Atlantic League this year with 4 complete games, and he went a complete 7 innings in the rain-shortened 8-0 win on Friday in Bridgeport. Here comes a 1-1. DeBar deals, and this fastball just missed outside. Count goes to 2-1. Again, the Ducks rotation right now missing 2 pieces. Matt Way, a left-hander, and James Hauser, a left-hander. Way is active, but still day-to-day with a shoulder injury. Here's a 2-1. Swing and a miss. Blew a fastball by him, and the count now even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bob Zimmerman is taking Way's spot in the rotation. And DeBar tonight pitching where James Hauser would be pitching. Hauser is on the inactive list right now. Infield shifted around here. Nelson plays well off the line at third with the lefty swinging Opitz. And here comes a 2-2 pitch from DeBar. Just did miss the inside corner. And that will even up the count, or run the count full, at 3-2. Bases empty, 2 out, top of the 5th inning. A 2-0 lead for the Ducks here on this Tuesday night. DeBar gets the sign from Ramon Castro. From the stretch is 3-2 on the way, and Opitz will swing and tap one back in front of the plate. Off the mound is DeBar. He fields, throws to first for the out. And for the 4th time in this game, DeBar has retired the side in order 1-2-3 and has faced a minimum 15 batters through 5 innings. Terrific start so far for DeBar, and we head to the bottom of the 5th. Ducks on top of the Blue Crabs by a count of 2-0.
Hi, this is pitcher Matt Way, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Ducks official YouTube channel, youtube.com/DucksBaseball.
Mr. Savemore, it's happening again. I know our electric costs went down after all that new lighting you did through LIPA's lighting retrofit program, but this month's bill is even lower. Should I contact LIPA this time?
No, Millie. There's still nothing wrong with our LIPA bill. This time I took advantage of LIPA's AC retrofit program. Our central air system was, let's say, not too efficient anymore. You remember last summer. With LIPA's AC retrofit program, I replaced all our units, here in our offices, in our warehouse, and our showroom. With LIPA's increased rebates and lower cooling costs every summer, our new AC systems will pay for themselves in just a few years.
Oh, Mr. Save More, you did it again! You save more!
LIPA's commercial AC retrofit program can reduce your cooling costs by up to 30%. Over time, that can mean thousands. Call 1-800-692-2626 or visit lipower.org/retrofit. LIPA, we're working for you.
We are back here at Bethpage Ballpark. 2-0 Ducks lead it over the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs as we go to the bottom half of inning number 5. Wade Corpy still on the hill for Southern Maryland. And so far it's been another good pitcher's duel. Yesterday we had a good one until it got to later in the game between Ian Marshall and Dontrell Willis. And here tonight, Wade Corpy has settled down after allowing 2 runs in the first inning. Since then he's allowed just a hit batter and 2 singles, but nothing more. And as for Nick Tabar, he's faced the minimum 15 hitters through the first 5 innings. He's allowed just 1 base runner, an infield single to Caesar Nicholas. Here's Lyons, first pitch from Corpy, and Lyons swings and pops one up, foul behind the plate, and will be back into the crowd, and the count 0-1. I mentioned we would get you updates of the Atlantic League All-Star, or the Major League All-Star game, and not a good start for Matt Harvey. Mets fans are very excited to have Harvey starting the All-Star game in his home ballpark. As the 0-1 Alliance, breaking ball swung on and missed for strike 2. Well, Harvey gave up a first pitch double to Mike Trout and then hit Robinson Cano on the knee, right knee, with a 96-mile-per-hour fastball. So I'm sure that will not make Yankee fans happy as they're crosstown rivals. One hits the Yankee. As this pitch, a breaking ball down and in. First base umpire Chase Edmondson says that he did not go around. So hopefully Cano is okay. Nobody wants to see anybody getting hurt in an all-star game. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball again from Corpy, who has thrown 4 straight off-speed pitches here to Lyons. The count now even at 2-2. Lyons flied to left in his first at-bat. Had a good day yesterday. He was 2 for 3 at the plate with a run scored. And the 2-2. Swinging a ground ball left side, fielded by Caesar Nicholas at third. And his throw to first a little bit high. But the first baseman, Jose Salas, makes the tag on Lyons, who ended up sliding into first base. I don't know if the slide came from the hard tag by Salas or if he tried to sneak in under the tag. It's a 5-3 ground out regardless, and there's one out here in the 5th.
Joash Brodeen, number 22.
So on the way back to the top of the order, Ducks will begin their 3rd trip through the lineup here. And it'll be Joash Brodeen who comes to the plate. Brodeen has a hit in 2 bats so far tonight. Switch hitter batting from the right side against the left-handed pitcher. First pitch is a fastball strike at the knees, and the count 0-1. Brodeen a single to center and a run scored in the first. Then he hit a hard grounder to the third his second time up. Here he takes low. Count 1-1. Third baseman Caesar Nicholas made a nice play on the hard grounder and threw low to first, and it was dug out by Salas for the out. Here comes a 1-1 pitch. And Brodeen takes a fastball upstairs. From Wade Corpy, count goes to 2 balls and 1 strike. Bases empty, 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Two 2-0 Ducks lead it. Corpy from the windup kicks and fires, and Brodeen takes upstairs once again. Corpy now behind 3 balls and 1 strike. Again, Southern Maryland earned themselves another trip to the postseason this year by winning the first half Liberty Division title. They ended up having a record in the first half, we'll tell you after this pitch, which is taken for a called strike. And that evens the count, or runs the count full at 3-2. Southern Maryland in the first half was 37-32, 7.5 games better than the Ducks, who were 30-40. And if the Ducks end up winning the second half title in the Liberty Division, these two teams will meet for a 3rd consecutive season in the first round of the playoffs. This pitch low for ball 4, so Joash Brodin will make his way to first. And it's another Municipal Credit Union walk with a purpose. Every time a Ducks batter walks, the Quackerjack Foundation wins. Second walk allowed by the left-hander Wade Corpy. And so the Ducks get the speedy Brodin on for a second time in this game. And they continue their streak of having a runner on base in every inning of tonight's game. 5 straight innings, they've had at least one. And they have had only one in each of the last 3. The second, third, and fourth. We'll see if they can get more on here in the 5th as Josh Barfield, the second baseman and 2-hitter, comes up to bat. Brodin, a big lead to the edge of the cutout. We'll see if Kevin Byes tries to put him in motion. Tough with the lefty pitcher. First pitch, and Barfield hits one high in the air, deep to left field. Jose Julio Ruiz to the warning track at the wall, and you can forget it. A mammoth 2-run home run out to left field for Josh Barfield. It's his 5th home run of the season. RBI's 19 and 20. And the Ducks double their lead in the 5th. It is a 4-0 Long Island lead over Southern Maryland. Barfield steps on the plate. A high five for Brodin and a fist bump for Nelson. 5th home run for the Ducks second baseman and former big leaguer. And the Ducks break their homer drought post All-Star break. And Long Island is on top by 4. So Josh Barfield gets the crowd back into this game after the Ducks hadn't been able to do much offensively since that first inning when they put 2 on the board. And the Ducks add 2 more here in the 5th inning. First pitch here to Nelson, a big swing and a miss. Good breaking ball that time from Corpy. And the count is 0-1. So for Josh Barfield, it's his 5th home run. For the Ducks, it's their 78th of the year. And if the Ducks hit 100 home runs, they will have met the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. Chappie's Funeral Homes will donate $5,000 to the Quackerjack Foundation. One hopper here to short off the bat of Nelson. Throw to first is low, though, and it gets past Jose Salas, the first baseman. And Brian Nelson is going to be safe at first. So that looked like it was going to be the second out of the inning. But instead, it's going to be an error on Rennie Osuna, his 13th of the year. Now the Ducks with their 3rd straight base runner here with 1 out in the 5th inning.
Bill Hall, number 6.
So Nelson reaches for the 3rd time tonight. He had singles in his first 2 at-bats, including an RBI base hit to right in the first. Now he reaches on the error, so he is 2 for 3. And let's see what happens here with Bill Hall as he'll come to the plate, batting from the right side, with the runner at first and still only 1 man out. First pitch to Hall, big looping curveball that drops down low for ball 1. Hall so far is 0 for 2 in this game, hit into a 6-4-3 double play back in the first inning and then popped to second in the 3rd. Corpy's 1-0, and he delivers outside on a fastball, and he's now behind 2 balls and no strikes. Corpy at 69 pitches now, 43 for strikes. As the Ducks starting to get some offense going once again. Two balls, no strikes, with 1 out, and this pitch is taken for a called strike, count 2-1. Reading some of these Twitter updates, it sounds like Cano is limping off the field and leaving the game after he got hit by a pitch from starter Matt Harvey. So that is certainly not good news for the Yankees. Runner bluffs, and Hall takes low and outside for ball 3. So the Ducks left fielder ahead in the count 3-1. Corpy is 1 pitch away from walking Hall and putting 2 on with 1 out and allowing his 4th straight base runner. Wasn't helped out, though, by the error from Rennie Osuna, the shortstop, and a routine grounder from Brian Nelson. Corpy from the stretch is set to go. Looks over to first. And the 3-1. Swung on and fouled off behind the plate. Good pitch to hit, and Hall just missed it. And that will run the count full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Ducks with 4 runs on 5 hits and no errors. Blue Crabs, no runs, 1 hit and 1 error. And it's the Ducks on top 4-0 over Southern Maryland. Hall steps back in. He's wearing the high black socks, batting from the right side. Back foot against the back chalk. The left foot on the left chalk in the press box. In the batter's box, 3-2 on the ground to short. And it goes off of Renny Osuna's glove and into left center. Nelson's going to stop at second. And the Ducks catch another break there. Second straight error for Renny Osuna on what could have been an inning-ending double play ball. And the inning is going to continue.
Number 37, Ramon Castro, number 37.
So Renny Osuna having some struggles here in this fifth inning after the home run by Josh Barfield. A one-hopper to Osuna that was thrown away by Osuna. And here a hard ground ball by Bill Hall that sneaks under the glove and through the wickets of Osuna. And so the inning would be over right now if those plays were made. Instead, none of them were made. Even if he had made the second play, it would have been an inning-ending double play. Hall doesn't run all that well. But Osuna cannot make either, and now we'll see if the Ducks can really take advantage of the miscues by Southern Maryland defensively. It's very rare for a team like Southern Maryland to struggle defensively. They have the third best fielding percentage in the league at .975 and just 72 errors on the year. They're struggling here, specifically shortstop Renny Osuna. First pitch is a breaking ball up high to Castro, and they count 1-0. So despite Hall reaching, he is now 0 for 3 because he reached on the error. Here's Castro, who is 0 for 2. Bounced to second in the first and fly to left in the fourth. Castro's fly out to left. He hit it well out towards left center, but it just missed hitting the wall or going over the wall as Julio Ruiz made the catch. Corpy's 1-0. Swinging a high pop-up in a shallow left field. The shortstop making the call, Osuna. Let's see if he can make the catch here. He does. So he makes the catch to avoid a third straight error. And finally, the second out of the inning is recorded for Southern Maryland. And that'll lead it up to the lefty swinging Adam Bailey.
The right fielder, number 13, Adam Bailey, number 13.
So here is Adam Bailey to the plate. He bats from the left side. Nelson leads at second and Hall at first after both reached on errors with one out in the inning. Corpy gets the sign from Alvin Colina, working a lot slower on the mound now, and swing and a miss here by Bailey as he chased the ball way down in the zone, and the count is 0-1. Bailey 1 for 2. He flied to left in his first at bat back in the second inning. The last inning delivered a one-out single up the middle. So count of 0-1 here on Bailey. With 2 on and 2 out. Ducks lead 4-0 here in the bottom of the fifth. Corpy is ready, kicks and fires, and Bailey swings and grounds one through the right side, a base hit. On his way to third is Nelson. He's going to be sent around by Baez. Here comes the throw to the plate by Sean Smith. It is cut off. Going for third is Hall, and he is thrown out. The run will score, though, and it's a 5-0 lead for the Ducks here in the fifth inning. So Adam Bailey with his second hit of the game. It's an RBI single to right field, and it scores Nelson from second. Hall is put out on the play, and the put out will go 9-3-5. But in the inning for the Ducks, 3 runs, 2 hits, 2 errors, and 1 runner left on base. We have played 5 full. It's now 5-0 in favor of the Ducks.
Hi, this is Adam Bailey, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Ducks official YouTube channel, youtube.com/DucksBaseball.
Hi, I'm former Major Leaguer John Franco. Growing up in Brooklyn, I dreamed of playing professional baseball. My dad, a city employee, worked hard so I could live out that dream. The team at MCU is a lot like my dad. They're New Yorkers you can count on, and they'll work hard to help you reach your financial goals.
Municipal Credit Union has a full range of financial services that make sense in today's economy. Join today. Call 1-866-JOIN-MCU or visit nymcu.org.
MCU, strong, trusted, growing.
Hey, Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Clarion Hotel and Conference Center in Ronkonkoma. Uncover the perfect balance of memorable, award-winning service and the most central location Long Island has to offer. The Clarion Hotel and Conference Center is located less than a quarter mile from the Islip MacArthur Airport with a state-of-the-art health and fitness center, high-speed internet access, a world-class outdoor pool, and the great food and fun inside the Brickyard Bar and Grill. There's never been a better time to visit the Clarion Hotel and Conference Center. Best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark. The Clarion Hotel and Conference Center, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 585-9500 today. That's 631-585-9500.
To the sixth inning we go here at Bethpage Ballpark. Ducks have a 5-0 lead now over the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs thanks to a 3-run bottom of the fifth. And Nick DeBar in line for his first win of the season if he and the Ducks bullpen, if they're even needed, can protect this 5-0 advantage. And fans follow all season long as the Long Island Ducks try and meet the Chappies Home Run Challenge. If the Ducks hit 100 home runs this season, they will have met the challenge, and Chappies Funeral Homes will donate $5,000 to the Quacker Jack Foundation. Chappies Funeral Homes, where caring for others is our family tradition. Ducks hit their 78th home run of the year last inning on the 2-run home run to left field by Josh Barfield. Adam Bailey added a 2-out RBI single. Hall was thrown out trying to advance to third on the base hit. But the Ducks have themselves a 5-0 advantage, and here is Nick DeBar back to the mound. And he has retired 14 of the 15 batters he has faced, but has faced the minimum 15 through 5 innings of play tonight. He has looked spectacular so far, and that's exactly what the Ducks were hoping for, was a start like this from the right-hander. First pitch here, big breaking ball, just missed a little high. For ball one is Caesar Nicholas, who has been the only batter of the game for Southern Maryland to have reached base. He reached on an infield single up the middle to the second baseman Josh Barfield in the third inning, and then was quickly erased on a double play ground out by Alvin Colino. Here comes a 1-0, and a breaking ball missed up and in again from DeBar. It's now 2 balls and no strikes. So we'll see how DeBar reacts after that long bottom half of the fifth inning, which the Ducks sent 6 men to the plate and scored, or check that, 7 to the plate and scored 3 runs. Time is called as DeBar was getting ready. Right-hander has retired 8 straight since that infield single. 2-0 pitch. And this one is swung on and missed. Nice ball diving down into the zone there from DeBar. And the count goes to 2-1. Give you some updates on the Atlantic League out-of-town scoreboard as well here in this 6th inning. First a 2-1 coming from the right-hander DeBar. Kicks and deals, and this is swung on and bounced foul up the third baseline past Patrick Osborne, manager of the Blue Crabs, and that'll even up the count at 2-2. Lancaster Barnstormers, 8-0 lead over the Camden River Sharks. Or check that, they won 8-0 over the Camden River Sharks in the day game of a day-night doubleheader. Brian Greening got the win with a complete game shutout to improve to 5-6. Richard Kulik, check out Ryan Kulik, the loss fell to 1-6. No homers in the game. 2 RBIs for Russell to lead the way for Lancaster. Two-ball, 2-strike pitch upcoming from DeBar. Nelson to the line at third, 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Nasty curveball there from Nick DeBar, his 4th strikeout of the game. And that's the first out here in the 6th inning. DeBar has been very efficient to this point, too. Just 64 pitches, 42 of them for strikes. River Sharks in Game 2 of the doubleheader lead 3-1, though, over the Barnstormers. Bottom of the 5th inning. Jake Hale, the starter for Camden. Derek Luke, the starter for Lancaster. 2 RBIs for Dionis Cesar, 1 for Travis Danker so far in the game. And I'll bring up Alvin Colina, the catcher, an 8-hitter, who, as we mentioned before, hit into a 4-6-3 double play in the third. First pitch here, way outside from DeBar. And the count goes to 1-0. Trevor Reckling started for the Bluefish. English is now pitching for Bridgeport. Pedro Liriano started and still in the game for York. Cody Johnson has 2 RBIs for the Revolution, and Louis Lopez and Brandon Chavez have the RBIs for the Bluefish. Again, 4-2 York, bottom of the 6th at Sovereign Bank Stadium. Time called here at home plate. See DeBar wiping off the sweat off his forebrow. It is definitely another hot and humid night here. And right now the breeze has died down. It was blowing out to right field. Right now the flag's just hanging out in right field. 1-0 upcoming from the right-hander. And Colina takes a fastball up and in for ball 2. No score yet down in Sugar Land, Texas, between the Skeeters and the Patriots. They play in the bottom of the 2nd inning. David Pauly, the former big leaguer, starting for the Skeeters. Graham Taylor, the lefty, starting for the Patriots. 2-0 count here on Colina. DeBar from the stretch, kicks and deals, and this one swung on and fouled off at the plate. Just getting a piece of it was Colina, and that runs the count to 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Base is empty as we play here in the top of the 6th. DeBar's pitch, swinging a high fly ball in the air to center field, pretty well hit. Moving over towards right center is Binnick in front of the P.C. Richard & Son sign. He makes the catch. So Colina gave it a ride. And probably the hardest hit ball of the night off of Nick DeBar. And there's 2 away here in the 6th inning. MLB All-Star Game is underway. They're in the top of the 2nd inning at Citi Field in Queens. No score between the American League and the National League. Matt Harvey started for the NL. He's still in the game pitching a 2nd inning. He hit Robinson Cano with a 96-mile-an-hour fastball and forced Cano to leave the game. Hit him right on the knee, but Harvey, after allowing a leadoff double to Mike Trout, came back and struck out 2 batters, Miguel Cabrera and Jose Bautista, to get out of the inning. Max Scherzer started, pitched a scoreless 1-2-3 inning in the first for the American League. Called strike here. Good fastball from DeBar to Jeremy Owens, the 9-hitter and center fielder for Southern Maryland. He grounded to third in his first at-bat. 0-1 upcoming from DeBar. Right-hander kicks and deals, and this is swung on and grounded foul to the third base dugout. And DeBar quickly ahead of Owens, 0-2. So the right-hander for the Ducks, who has retired the last 10 Blue Crab batters since allowing his only base runner of the game, trying for his 3rd consecutive 1-2-3 inning. Right-hander ready. And the 0-2 on the way from DeBar. Swinging a high fly ball in the air to right center field. Charging in is Binnick over in a right center. On the run is Bailey, the right fielder, and it's Bailey who will make the catch. And right center field for the final out of the 6th inning. Another perfect inning for Nick DeBar. He retires the side 1-2-3. Has allowed 1 base runner through 6 while facing the minimum 18 batters. We go to the bottom of the 6th, 5-0 Ducks.
Hi, this is pitcher Bill Murphy. You're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Ducks official YouTube channel, youtube.com/DucksBaseball.
Want to know what happy tastes like? Well, treat your taste buds to Carvel's new Iceberg and Carvelate beverages. A Carvel Iceberg starts with your favorite soda, like Coke, Fanta Orange, and Barks Root Beer. Blend in ice and vanilla flavoring. It's then topped off with Carvel's famous soft serve ice cream. And try a new Carvelate, a dynamite mixture of coffee and hazelnut or Irish cream flavor, blended with ice and topped off with whipped cream and crunchies. New Carvelates and Iceberg drinks. That's what happy tastes like. Only at Carvel. Visit Carvel.com for the location nearest you.
Now that Metrex is the official nutrition bar of the Long Island Ducks, they're fueling their powerful lineup with delicious high-quality protein to support lean muscle and strength. So that in 2013, the Long Island Ducks can have their best season ever. Uh-oh. Metrex, shaping every body.
Well, Ducks fans, don't forget the Patriotic Jersey auction is underway this year. Ducks wore the Patriotic jerseys on July the 4th when the Ducks defeated the Somerset Patriots here. They'll wear them again on August 3rd, which will be Military Appreciation Night here at Bethpage Ballpark. And from now until the 7th inning stretch of that August 3rd game, you can bid on those game-worn jerseys that were worn by your favorite Ducks players. Place your bids at the Waddle Lynch shop here at Bethpage Ballpark during any Ducks home game, where you can also call 631-940-3825, extensions 126 or 108 to place your bids. And all proceeds from the auction will benefit the Quacker Jack Foundation, the charitable arm of the Long Island Ducks. So you can get a chance to win a one-of-a-kind piece of Ducks memorabilia worn by your favorite Duck player. And at the same time, too, you'll be helping out a charitable cause in, yet again, the patriotic jersey auction. First pitch here to Ray Navarrete. Leading off the bottom of the sixth inning is low for ball one from Wade Corpy, who begins his sixth inning of work. Through the first 6 innings, he threw 77 pitches, 49 of them for strikes. And had settled down after giving up 2 runs in the first until last inning, as here he misses low for ball 2. When he gave up 3 runs last inning, a 2-run homer by Josh Barfield, and then after 2 errors, allowed an RBI single through the right side by Adam Bailey. Here Navarrete grounds one up the third base line. That is a fair ball. Sneaks over third and heads down the left field line. Navarrete around first. He is digging for second. And Jose Julio Ruiz will fire it in a second. It's a double for Ray Navarrete to lead off here in the 6th. Patrick Osborne's going to come out of the dugout here. He wants to argue with third base umpire Aaron Freeman. Caesar Nicholas, who dove along the third base line, could not come up with it. Then when it was called fair, he popped up and said, "How is that a fair ball?" But it is a double for Ray Navarrete to open up in the 6th. Osborne has his say, and now we'll head back to the dugout. And for Ray Navarrete, he has doubled in back-to-back games now and has a total of 13 doubles on the season. Yesterday, Navarrete, in his first at-bat, doubled into the right center field gap. That was in the 2nd. So he picks up his first hit of the night, 7th hit for the Ducks. And he is now 1 for 3. That'll bring up the 8-hitter, center fielder Craig Binnick, who will bat from the right side. Third plate appearance for Binnick, and the first pitch on the way. He is taken for a called strike, and the count 0-1. Binnick was hit by a pitch in the 2nd inning on the leg. Did not appear to be bothered by it at all and made his way to first quickly, then fly to left in the 4th. His pitch is on the ground to the right side, so Binnick at least moves the runner over. Bobbled briefly by the second baseman Opitz, but he recovers and throws to first. So after the Ducks committed a season-high 5 errors yesterday, Southern Maryland with 2 here tonight and almost just had a third there. So Binnick grounds to second, but he gets the job done moving Navarrete over to third with less than 2 outs. So a runner at third with 1 away, and that'll bring up the Ducks' number 9 hitter. That is the shortstop, Dan Lyons, who will bat from the right side. Quick conference on the mound here as the catcher Alvin Colina and the first baseman Jose Salas go out to chat things over with the starter. Now Alan Barnfield's going to go out and try and break up the conversation. So the conference is broken up, and Dan Lyons will come to the plate, fresh off a 2-hit game yesterday. The Lions tonight so far 0 for 2 with a fly out to left and a ground out to third, and he led off the 5th inning. The 3-run 5th for the Ducks with a ground out to third before 4 straight hitters reached for Long Island. So Lions ready, infield drawn in all the way around. And the first pitch to Lions swung and popped up right side. The first baseman Salas along the line crosses into foul territory, now comes back in fair territory and will make the catch. So Lions' first pitch swinging cannot get the job done as he pops to first. So Navarrete stays put at third, 2 men out, and that'll leave it up to Joe Ash Brodeen.
Joe Ash Brodeen, the number 22.
So a 2 away here is Brodeen, who has had a pretty good day once again so far at the plate. Yesterday Brodeen had a pair of hits and a run scored, and tonight he's got a hit, a walk, and another 2 runs scored in the game. First pitch on the way here, and Brodin will take a fastball low for ball one. Tonight he singled to center and scored in the first, grounded to third in the third, drew a walk, and scored on the Barfield homer in the fifth. Brodin now up to 53 runs scored, which is by far the leader for the Ducks this season. Infield now back with 2 outs, and the 1-0 is low. 2 balls and no strikes on Brodin. And he, just like Brian Nelson, have hit a combined 18 home runs this year, 10 for Nelson and 8 for Brodin, and all of them have come from the left side. Brodin has come close once or twice from the right side, but has not hit one out yet, batting right-handed. Corpy ready, 2-0 upcoming, and Brodin will take low. And the left-hander now behind, 3 balls and no strikes. So in danger of walking Brodin here. And a walk would bring up Barfield, who again hit a 2-run shot to left in his last at-bat to double the Ducks' lead from 2-0 to 4-0. Navarrete leads. Corpy gets the sign and the 3-0. Here's a fastball strike in the outside corner. Brodin took a step towards first, thinking that was ball 4. But it was a strike, and it's 3-1. Navarrete doubled to left to start the inning, then moved to third on a ground out to second. Now there's 2 away, and the 3-1. Corpy kicks and fires, and Brodin checks his swing, and he takes up high for ball 4. Second walk drawn by Brodin in the game, and the third walk allowed by Corpy. It's a Municipal Credit Union walk with a purpose. Every time a Ducks batter walks, the Quacker Jack Foundation wins. That's going to bring Patrick Osborne out to the dugout here with 2 out in the bottom of the 6th inning. We'll see if Osborne takes the ball from Corpy. It looked like Corpy was ready to give up the baseball, but Osborne, now we'll talk things over. Corpy had 88 pitches, 54 of them for strikes. And now he's going to take the ball from Corpy and go to his bullpen. So we have our first pitching change of the night as Wade Corpy taken out with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Ducks have a 5-0 lead. We'll take a break and come right back here at Bethpage Ballpark.
Hi, this is right-handed pitcher Josh Lansford, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Ducks official YouTube channel, youtube.com/DucksBaseball.
Mr. Savemore, it's happening again. I know our electric costs went down after all that new lighting you did through LIPA's lighting retrofit program, but this month's bill is even lower. Should I contact LIPA this time?
No, Millie. There's still nothing wrong with our LIPA bill. This time I took advantage of LIPA's AC retrofit program. Our central air system was, let's say, not too efficient anymore. You remember last summer. With LIPA's AC retrofit program, I replaced all our units, here in our offices, in our warehouse, and our showroom. With LIPA's increased rebates and lower cooling costs every summer, our new AC systems will pay for themselves in just a few years.
Oh, Mr. Savemore, you did it again! You saved more!
LIPA's commercial AC retrofit program can reduce your cooling costs by up to 30%. Over time, that can mean thousands. Call 1-800-692-2626 or visit lipower.org/retrofit. LIPA, we're working for you.
Hi, this is Bud Harrelson, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Ducks official YouTube channel, youtube.com/DucksBaseball.
North Shore LIJ Southside Hospital in Bayshore is the healthcare heart of our community. We provide outstanding health care right here at home with centers of excellence in cardiology, orthopedics, neurosciences, women's health services, and much more. Experience counts, and North Shore LIJ Southside Hospital has been around for nearly a century of care. For more information, please call 631-968-3000 or visit us on the web at www.nslij.com.
Bottom of the sixth inning, with the Long Island Ducks and the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs playing the middle game of this 3-game set. Ducks have a 5-0 lead. They have runners at first and third with 2 out. And the new pitcher in for Southern Maryland is right-hander Kyle Zaleski, who takes over for lefty Wade Corpy, who got the start tonight, lasted 5 2/3 innings, and he is in line to pick up the loss, which would drop him to 2-3. He can lose it. He cannot win it. Now the Ducks, with 5 runs on 7 hits off of him, have been able to flex their muscles again here tonight and trying to end a brief 2-game losing streak and win their 8th game here in the second half, and a win 2 for the Ducks would increase their lead in first place back up to 2 games over this Southern Maryland team. So the Ducks with a 5-run lead, and it'll be Josh Barfield coming to the plate, and not surprising that Osborne decided to make the change with Barfield coming to the plate, because Barfield took Corpy deep the last time he came up to the plate. A 2-run homer out to left field. So ready to go is Barfield here with the runner at third. Ray Navarrete doesn't have good speed. The runner at first, Brodeen, has terrific speed. So we're ready to go. Kyle Zaleski, the right-hander, gets the sign from Alvin Colina. First pitch on the way to Barfield. Runner goes from first, taken low and outside. No throw down to second, and Brodeen picks up the stolen base, his 9th of the season. So 9 steals for Brodeen. He has been caught just 3 times. And now 2 in scoring position with 2 men out for Long Island. Zaleski ready to go again. Here comes the 1-0. Pitch on the way, and Barfield will take low and outside. And it's 2 balls and no strikes. Zaleski on the season is 3-0, has a 4.94 ERA in 31 games out of the bullpen. 35 hits in 31 innings, 20 runs, 17 of them earned, just 6 walks on the year, 29 strikeouts. 2-0 upcoming from Zaleski. Right-hander ready. Here's the pitch, and Barfield swings and misses. Chased a slider coming down and away. Barfield was ready to swing away 2-0, thinking he was going to get a good pitch to hit, and instead chased out of the zone. They count 2-1. A base hit here for Barfield, likely scores 2 and makes it a 7-0 Ducks lead. We'll see if Nick Tabar comes out for the 7th. He has faced a minimum 18 batters through 6 innings, has allowed just 1 base runner and infield single. And he's been terrific tonight. 2-1 from Zaleski. Right-hander deals, and Barfield will take low. The count goes to 3-1. Ducks bullpen, the back end of the bullpen, which has been spectacular this year, has had a couple losses of late. Eric Neeson, who had been a 7th inning guy and had been terrific as the lefty out of the bullpen, was signed by the Boston Red Sox during the All-Star break. Now pitching with Double-A Portland. Here comes a 3-1 from Zaleski. Kicks, deals, and Barfield will swing and hit one high in the air to right field. Going back is the right fielder Smith. On the run, he gets turned around at the wall. He makes the catch. Smith had some trouble with it going to right. But Barfield is retired on the fly out to right, and Zaleski avoids further trouble in the 6th. So we mentioned Neeson was one guy who has been lost, and Rosales, as we mentioned earlier, out with a calf injury. So for the Ducks, no runs, a hit, a walk, 2 men left on base in the 6th. We go to the 7th at Bethpage Ballpark. Ducks on top, 5-0.
Hi, this is Bud Harrelson, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball and the Ducks official YouTube channel, youtube.com/DucksBaseball.
Hey Ducks fans, your recreation destination this year is The Rinks at Hidden Pond Park. The Rinks features 2 full-size ice rinks, a 97-acre summer day camp, a New York State licensed preschool academy, and a wide variety of birthday party options. Learn to skate, join one of many hockey leagues, swim in an Olympic-sized pool, and enjoy all the fun that The Rinks has to offer. Visit us today at 660 Terry Road in Hauppauge, or check us out online at therinks.com. The Rinks, your recreation destination.
Amy Cornella, age 17.
Last year, 49 people a day died from a totally preventable national public health problem. 49 people a day were killed at the hands of drunk drivers. So the next time you're drinking and you're thinking about driving, ask yourself, do you really want to add to this list?
Elijah Anthony Michael Burrow Sealy, age 2 months.
Stay alive. Don't drink and drive. A message from Suffolk County Stop DWI.
Few places on Earth offer the charm and excitement of Fire Island. At Fire Island Ferries, located conveniently at 99 Maple Avenue in Bay Shore, they offer convenient travel to Fire Island 7 days a week. Fire Island is quickly becoming a top destination for families of all ages. Experience the informal, carefree communities, the dazzling night scene, enjoy fine dining, or climb to the top of one of the tallest lighthouses in the United States. But there's only one way to get there, by calling calling Fire Island Ferries at 631-665-3600 today. For fare and scheduling information, please visit fireislandferries.com.
We move to the 7th, and Ducks fans, do you want frequent updates on team transactions, scores, store specials, and the status of upcoming games? Well, you should follow the Long Island Ducks on Twitter at twitter.com/LI Ducks. With Twitter, the faithful flock will also be able to follow their Ducks and find out more information regarding nightly promotions, player signings, league activities, and so much more. The Ducks are tweeting right now, and you can follow along at twitter.com/LI Ducks. Nick DeBar will stay out and pitch a 7th inning here tonight. He has been outstanding through the first 6 innings of tonight's ball game, and he'll face the top 3 in the Blue Crabs order. It'll be Sean Smith, Vladimir Sutil, and Rennie Osuna. 71 pitches thus far for DeBar through 6. And the first pitch, breaking ball missed up and inside is Sean Smith, and the count 1-0. Ducks 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. Blue Crabs no runs, just 1 hit and 2 errors. The 1 hit, the infield single by Cesar Nicholas, and that's been the only base runner of the night for Southern Maryland. The 1-0, Smith swings, chops it foul at the plate. Looked like he caught a piece of his front foot on that foul ball. It's 1-1. The line is final now on Wade Corpy. He goes 5 2/3 innings tonight. 7 hits, 5 runs, 4 of them earned. Walked 3 and did not strike out a batter. 1 homer, 1 hit batter, 88 pitches, and 54 strikes for Wade Corpy. So Sean Smith okay as he walked off the little bit of pain he had in his foot on that foul ball. And DeBar with a count of 1-1 on the righty swinging right fielder who was 0 for 2 on the night. DeBar's pitch on the way, and Smith takes a strike right down Broadway. And it's 1-2. A strikeout and a pop out to second for Smith. I mentioned he went 0 for 5 in yesterday's game. DeBar gets the sign. And his 1-ball, 2-strike pitch on the way. Kicks and deals, and this is swung on and grounded to third. Nelson on the tough hop. Nice pick out of the dirt. And his throw to first right on the money. Nice play at third base by Brian Nelson. That was not an easy hop. And he was able to scoop it on the short hop out of the dirt. And threw a bullet to Brodeen at first for out number 1.
Designated hitter number 7, Vladimir Sutil.
That's now 12 straight retired by Nick DeBar since that infield single up the middle by Nicholas. And with 1 out and the bases empty, Vladimir Sutil, the designated hitter, comes to bat. First pitch on the way from the right-hander, and this is taken inside for ball 1. Sutil 0 for 2. He bounced to first in the first and struck out looking in the fourth. 1 of 4 strikeouts on the night for the right-hander DeBar. 1-0 pitch, and this is swung and grounded to the left side. Again, Nelson fields, has time, throws to first in time for the out. And that's out number 2 on 2 groundouts to third here in the 7th. So DeBar continuing to make the Blue Crabs put the ball on the ground for the most part in this game. It's actually been a fairly even split in terms of groundouts to flyouts. But again, he continues to force the Blue Crabs to put the ball in play. Defense, which struggled last night, has done a terrific job behind him here tonight. And 1 out away is DeBar from facing the minimum 21 batters through 7 innings of play. And he looks just as good as he did in that first outing of the year against Sugar Land when he faced the minimum 18 through 6 and threw a perfect game through 6 innings. As here he delivers a strike, it's 0-1. And because it was start 1 of the year, Kevin Baez could not push his starters much further than the 6th inning, and so he had to take DeBar out of the game, and it was a hard luck loss for the Ducks because the bullpen could not hold a 1-0 lead. 0-1. Inside, almost hit Rennie Osuna, and he just barely got out of the way. Now they're going to say it hit him. Kevin Baez doesn't know how it hit him, and certainly didn't look like it hit him from here. But Kevin Baez will come out of the dugout here, and he's going to ask where it hit him. I think they're going to say that it either caught his arm, just barely grazed his arm, or grazed his jersey.
Left fielder, number 38.
But that breaks a string of 13 straight retired by Nick DeBar, and just the second base runner to reach here tonight for Southern Maryland. Kevin Bias came out of the dugout here. I think he was asking for trainer Dottie Pitcher to go out and check on him. Dottie wasn't sure why, and he thought maybe Nick DeBar had something going on with his arm, but Nick said he's fine, not to worry about it. So, not sure why Bias came out of the dugout there. Maybe a little bit precautionary, but either way, the Blue Crabs have just their second base runner of the night. And for the first time here, Nick DeBar is facing a fourth batter in an inning. Every inning to this point, he had faced just 3 batters, and now the fourth man to come to the plate here in this inning is Jose Julio Ruiz, who is 0 for 2. Before the hit by pitch, Osuna had grounded to short and fly to right. First pitch on the way here from DeBar to Julio Ruiz is a fastball low, and they count 1-0. Julio Ruiz struck out in the second and grounded to second in the fifth. DeBar now at 81 pitches. Runner leads at first with 2 out, 1-0, upcoming from the right-hander. Kicks and fires, and Julio Ruiz takes inside, and DeBar now behind 2 balls and no strikes. Pitching matchup for tomorrow night's game, 7:05 start time. It's a good one. Right-hander John Brownell for the Ducks. He is 7-5 with a 3.59 ERA. Michael Ballard, a lefty for the Blue Crabs, 6-5 with a 3.79 ERA. So it should be a good pitcher's duel here tomorrow based on the pitching matchup. 2-0 upcoming from DeBar, and this one on the ground foul up the first base line. Good hard swing there from Julio Ruiz, and he was just out in front of it. So that'll run the count to 2 balls and 1 strike. Ducks with a 5-0 lead as we play here in the top of inning number 7 at Bethpage Ballpark, Central Islip, New York. Infield shifted here. The shortstop Lyons plays almost up the middle with the third baseman Nelson well off the line at third. Huge hole between him and the third base bag. And the 2-1. Swinging a foul back to the screen behind home plate. And DeBar has gotten a 2 strikes here on Jose Julio Ruiz. It's 2-2. Second baseman Josh Barfield plays at normal depth and in his normal spot, while Brodeen holds on the runner at first. The Ducks expecting Julio Ruiz to pull here. And a 2-2 pitch up coming from DeBar. Right-hander gets the sign. Here's the offering. Runner goes. Pitch is hit high in the air, deep to right field. Bailey going back to the warning track at the wall. He looks up, and you can forget it. A 2-run home run over the right field wall for Jose Julio Ruiz. His 3rd home run of the season. And that breaks up the shutout for Nick DeBar. Blue Crabs are on the board, and they trail 5-2. So Nick DeBar got 2 outs in the inning, grazed Osuna with a pitch, and then served up the 2-run home run here to Jose Julio Ruiz. And that's going to bring pitching coach Steve Foucault out of the dugout, as he wants to have a chat with his right-hander to try and calm him down and get him through the 7th inning here. So it's the 3rd home run of the year for Jose Julio Ruiz, just the 2nd hit of the game allowed by Nick DeBar. RBIs 36 and 37 for Julio Ruiz. And we're now down to a 3-run game here in the 7th inning. So Foucault has a quick chat with Nick DeBar and Ramon Castro, and we'll head back to the dugout. First mound visit of the game for the Ducks.
Host the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs once again.
That's going to bring up Jose Salas, the first baseman and 5-hitter. And again, that's the first hit for Southern Maryland since the infield single by Cesar Nicholas in the 3rd inning. Nick DeBar faced a minimum of 20 batters through the first 6 2/3 innings, but then allowed the hit by pitch to Renny Osuna that just barely grazed him, and a 2-run home run. First pitch here to Salas, that missed outside for a ball. It's 1-0. You have to wonder if and when fatigue will start to set in, or if it has already for DeBar with this hot, humid air and the fact that DeBar has not gone this deep in an outing in quite some time. He had been pitching out of the bullpen. 1-0. That's off the outside edge, and now DeBar behind 2 balls and no strikes. Last time Nick DeBar pitched 6 2/3 innings was all the way back on May 17th at Southern Maryland. If he gets one more out, this will be his longest outing of the season. Now trying to get the Ducks to the bottom of the 7th here with a 3-run lead. Here a liner in a left field. On the run is Bill Hall in left center. He will make the running catch. Nice grab there by Bill Hall to record the final out here in the top of the 7th. But for the Blue Crabs, they get on the board. 2 runs on 1 hit and 1 hit batter. No errors and the bases are left empty. Time to stretch here at Bethpage Ballpark. We're going to keep things here, right here for the time being. For God Bless America here tonight was going to be performed by the Nokomis Elementary School on the lower concourse behind home plate. The Nokomis Elementary School with God Bless America here on this Tuesday night. Ducks lead at 5-2 over the Blue Crabs. We'll take a break and come back with the bottom of the 7th after this.
Hi, this is Ray Navarrete, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Ducks official YouTube channel, youtube.com/DucksBaseball.
Mr. Savemore, I just opened our electric bill. There must be some mistake.
Yes, Millie, what would that be?
It's so much lower. It must be wrong. Should I contact LIPA?
No, Millie. There's nothing wrong with our bill. It's all the new lighting we've installed. Our lighting contractor told me about LIPA's new commercial lighting retrofit program. We were able to upgrade all our lighting here in our offices, in our warehouse, and our showroom. With LIPA's new higher rebates, our new lighting will pay for itself in less than a year, including our contractor costs. Not to mention how this will help improve our sales. And as you see, it's costing us a lot less for electricity.
Oh, Mr. Savemore, you really do know how to save more.
LIPA's commercial lighting retrofit program can reduce your lighting electric costs by up to 40%. Over time, that can mean thousands. Call 1-800-692-2626 or visit lipower.org/retrofit. LIPA, we're working for you.
Kyle Zaleski will stay on to pitch the bottom of the 7th inning. It's now a 5-2 game in favor of the Ducks. 2 runs, 2 hits, 2 errors for the Blue Crabs. 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors for the Ducks here in the middle game of this 3-game series. Michael Pollock with you, bringing you all the action from Bethpage Ballpark here on the official YouTube channel of the Ducks, youtube.com/DucksBaseball, and online at liducks.com as well. Thanks so much for joining us here on your Tuesday night. Ducks trying to even this series at a game apiece with the win and improve their record here in the second half to 8-3 and move their lead in first place of the Liberty Division back up to 2 games over the Blue Crabs. So Zaleski will stay on. He'll face the heart of the Ducks order, Nelson, Hall, and Castro, 3, 4, and 5 here in this bottom of the 7th inning. The Ducks scored their runs in 2 innings tonight, 2 in the first, on an RBI single to right by Brian Nelson and a run-scoring double play ball off the bat of Bill Hall. They added 3 in the 5th on a 1-out, 2-run homer to left by Josh Barfield and a 2-out RBI single through the right side by Adam Bailey after 2 Blue Crab errors extended the inning. And Southern Maryland got their 2 runs in the top half of this 7th inning thanks to a 2-run, 2-out homer to right by Jose Julio Ruiz. Broke up the shutout for Nick DeBar, who has still pitched a terrific game here tonight. The first pitch on the way here to Brian Nelson, and this pitch is taken low for ball 1. So DeBar really has thrown 1 bad pitch tonight through 7 innings, and if you're a manager or you're a starter, you'll sign up for that. 1 bad pitch over 7 innings. Unfortunately, it came after the Ducks already had a 5-run advantage. 1-0. Swinging a high pop-up down the right field line. Sean Smith racing over towards the line along with the second baseman, Jake Opitz, on the warning track. Opitz can't make the catch. It drops in foul territory And that'll even up the count, add 1 ball and 1 strike. Good try by Opitz on the high pop-up down the right field line, and Nelson will stay alive. Nick Tabar on the top step of the dugout here watching the action. Have to imagine he would likely be done after 7 innings tonight. He has certainly done his job. Now we'll see if Ian Snell comes on for the 8th and then Jared Lansford for the 9th. Lansford is the closer right now with the absence of Leo Rosales, who is out day-to-day with a calf injury. Here is Brian Nelson with a 1-1 count, waving the bat at home plate. Now Thomas called. Nelson has had a great day so far. He's 2 for 3. RBI single in the first, single to center in the third, and a run in the 5th after he reached on the error by Renny Osuno. 1-1, swinging a line drive into left field, almost right at Jose Julio Ruiz, who will make the catch. Good swing there by Nelson, but it results in an out, and that's the first out here of the 7th inning. Zaleski came in for Wade Corpy last inning after Corpy allowed the walk to Joe Ashbrodeen. That put runners at the corners with 2 out. And he got Barfield to fly out to right for the final out of the inning. So with 1 out and the bases empty, that'll bring up the left fielder Bill Hall, who is 0 for 3 on the day at the plate. Hall hits from the right side against the right-hander Kyle Zaleski. And the first pitch on the way is taken low for ball 1. Hall on the day has hit into a 6-4 3-double play that scored a run, but he does not get the RBI. Popped to second in the third and reached on an error in the 5th. Was retired trying to advance to third base on a single. Here comes a 1-0. Right-hander deals, and Hall will take a fastball strike. Now leaving up the count at 1-1. Kyle Zaleski stands in at 6'3", 205 pounds. He is 31 years old, out of Mundelein, Illinois. Last year he was a member of the Bridgeport Bluefish. And last year he went 5-3 with a 4.61 ERA in 49 games. Here comes a 1-1. And this breaking ball misses low and outside. 2 balls and a strike now on Hall. Zaleski has never been to the big leagues. He topped out in independent ball. In fact, his entire career has been in independent ball. He has played in the Frontier League. He has played in the Northern League. He has played in the Central League, in the Continental Baseball League, the American Association, the Canadian American Association, and the Atlantic League. Here a foul ball first base side, backing at the crowd off the bat of Hall. Even up the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. So Zaleski has certainly made his way around the independent baseball circuit, and entering this year, actually right now, he's got a record of 27-16 in 226 career games with a 4.30 earned run average. 27 starts in there as well. It's a perfect 3-0 this year, but the ERA a little bit inflated. And trying to get out number 2 here in the 7th. 2-2 upcoming. Zaleski gets the sign. And his pitch on the way to Hall. Swung on and fouled off again to the first base side. This time back up onto the concourse. And do it once again with 2 balls and 2 strikes. An update from the MLB All-Star Game, still scoreless. They're in the top of the 4th inning now at Citi Field. The American League threatening against Corbin, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks. As Davis singled following a Cabrera double. 2-2. Zaleski looks to second, deals, and this one swung on and bounced right back to Zaleski on the mound. He will pick it up and throw to first for the out. So Hall is retired, and that is out number 2 here in the 7th inning.
Look at the catcher, number 37, Ramon Castro, number 37.
Max Scherzer threw a scoreless inning. Kurt Sale 2 scoreless for the American League. Matt Harvey 2 scoreless for the NL, and Clayton Kershaw 1 scoreless. And now the American League is just taking a 1-0 lead on a Jose Bautista sacrifice fly to center. And if you joined us on the pregame show, Duck shortstop Dan Lyons made his prediction as to which team would win the All-Star game. First pitch here from Zaleski to Castro, way outside on a fastball for ball 1. Dan Lyons, who is a Minnesota native, he's from Rochester, Minnesota, guessed that Minnesota Twin catcher Joe Mauer would be the MVP in an American League win. Well, so far he's got the American League leading in the All-Star game. Joe Mauer, though, is 0 for 1 at the plate. And here Castro hits one high in the air, deep to right center field. Going back is Sean Smith on the warning track at right center. He reaches up and makes the running catch. Nice grab there by Sean Smith. As Castro gave it a ride to the right center field gap, but it goes down as a flyout. Castro now 0 for 4, and the side retired in the 7th. So we go to the 8th inning here at Bethpage Ballpark. Ducks still leading the Blue Crabs by a count of 5-2.
Hi, this is Steve Foucault, pitching coach for the Ducks. You're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Ducks official YouTube channel, youtube.com/DucksBaseball.
Beautify your patio, walkway, driveway, or pool surround with Nicoloc paving stones and walls. Nicoloc's specially formulated paver shield offers extra surface wear protection and color enhancement throughout the thickness of the paver. Paver shield guarantees that your pavers will look great for years to come. Bring home the elegance with Nicoloc. Visit the Nicoloc Design Center, Sunrise Highway, Lindenhurst, or Nicoloc.com.
Let Nicoloc pavers pave your way.
Northeast Facility Supplies is the official janitorial supplier of the Long Island Ducks, serving all of Long Island, both North and South Fork locations to better serve you. We're located in Ronkonkoma and have a complete range of janitorial supplies for all your facilities' needs. Whether it's paper, plastics, chemicals, machinery, or equipment, no business is ever too big or too small for us. Don't forget to ask about our price match guarantee. Visit us on the web at www.nefaci.com or give us a call at 631-563-8119.
This summer, LIPA can help you save big on a new central air conditioning system. With up to $1,000 in rebates and up to $500 in operating cost savings each year. And only a LIPA participating Cool Homes contractor can make sure you get all these savings plus a quality installation for maximum comfort over the life of your system. Ready to save? We're ready to help. Visit lipower.org/coolhomes to make sure that your contractor is a LIPA Cool Homes contractor.
To the 8th inning we go here at Bethpage Ballpark. Ducks have made their first pitching change of the night. And Long Island with a 5-2 lead over Southern Maryland as they call on right-hander Ian Snell to take over for Nick DeBar, who was spectacular tonight. And if the Ducks can get the final 6 outs of this game, DeBar will get his first win here of the 2013 season. Well, Ducks fans, it's another hot, humid night here, so it's time to chill out with a cold cup of Hampton Coffee Company Gourmet Iced Coffee. Available right now at our concession stands. Hampton Coffee is the preferred coffee of the Long Island Ducks. Visit HamptonCoffeeCompany.com or check out their cafes out in the Hamptons. So Ian Snell is ready to go. He will face 6, 7, and 8 in the order here in this 8th inning. It'll be Jake Opitz, Cesar Nicholas, and Alvin Colina. First pitch, and there's a called strike. Count is 0-1. Opitz tonight is 0 for 2. He has bounced back to the mound in both of his trips to the plate. The 0-1. That is just off the outside corner. It evens the count at 1-1. Ian Snell on the year has a record of 0-1, 3.98 ERA in 31 games out of the bullpen, 25 hits in 31 2/3 innings, 17 runs, 14 earned. Here he delivers low for ball 2. 7 walks on the year, 32 strikeouts. Opponents hitting just .210 against Ian Snell this year. And he really has pitched nicely, especially after season started off rough for him. He has settled in nicely, and he's been Kevin Byes' go-to guy in the 7th inning or 8th inning. Really the 7th inning this year. This pitch misses for a ball. It's 3-1. He has had a good 6-9 formula. When the Ducks have had a lead, it's been Neeson for the 6th or Snell for the 6th. The other in the 7th, Jared Lansford for the 8th and Leo Rosales for the 9th. 3-1, swinging a high fly ball in a right field, pretty well hit. Bailey back, warning track at the wall, you can forget it. Now Snell there left one out over the plate, and Jake Opitz hits a homer out to right, his first of the year. And the Ducks, once commanding 5-0 lead, has shrunk to 2. It is now a 5-3 game here in the 8th. First homer, fourth run batted in of the year for Jake Opitz. Second home run of the game for Southern Maryland. And the score now 5-3. So after the long ball, that'll bring up Caesar Nicholas. That's been one thing that Ian Snell has struggled with a little bit this year, is allowing the home run. That is the 9th homer he has allowed this season. That is third most on the team, behind Brownell, who's allowed 11, and DeBar, who's allowed 13. And here a high pop-up and a shallow right. Second baseman Josh Barfield will make the call and make the catch to retire Nicholas, who is now 1 for 3. And that's the first out. So the home run, the third hit of the game for Southern Maryland.
Catcher, number 23,
Opitz now 1 for 3. Nicholas also now 1 for 3. He had the first hit of the game for Southern Maryland. The infield single to second, Mac in the third, then struck out in the 6th. Final line on Nick DeBar tonight: 7 innings, 2 hits, 2 runs. Both of them earned on the 2-run homer by Jose Julio Ruiz. No walks and 4 strikeouts. Good sign again for Nick DeBar with no walks. 1 homer, 1 hit batter. 88 pitches, 56 strikes. Both starters tonight going 88 pitches in the game. So with 1 out and the bases empty, here is Alvin Colina, and he takes a breaking ball strike, and count 0-1. Colina 0 for 2. He hit into a 4-6-3 double play in the 3rd, and fly to center in the 6th. Snell ready, 0-1. Low and outside, a check swing. They appeal to first, and Alan Barnfield says that he went around. And so the count is quickly 0-2. 1 out, bases empty. Ducks clinging to a 2-run lead. It's 5-3. Oh-2 pitch upcoming. And the pitch, swing and a foul ball. Colina is the brother of former Duck Javier Colina. Played with Long Island in 2010 and 2011. And Alvin Colina last year was a member of the Camden River Sharks. He is 31 years old. Has been at the AAA level, but has never made it up to the major leagues. 0-2 upcoming from Ian Snell. Right-hander kicks and deals, and this one is hit on the ground to the right side in the hole. Brodeen fields, throws over to first where Snell is covering, and Snell can't hang on. Safe at first base is Alvin Colina. That was a tough play there for Brodeen, going all the way over into the hole. Snell trying to run over to first and get there, and just couldn't hang on to it. Throw was a little bit low too, but it would have been a close play as well. So second hit of the inning. First time the Blue Crabs have had multiple hits in an inning, and that's going to bring the tying run to the plate here with 1 out and 1 on here in the top of the 8th inning. So things starting to get hairy for the Ducks. They were in a commanding state in this game with a 5-0 lead going into that 7th inning. And Ian Snell, or check that, Nick DeBar, hit batter and a home run with 2 out. And now a home run and a single here in this inning. Swing and a miss for strike 1 by Jeremy Owens. Owens today is 0 for 2. He is grounded to third and flied to right. Ducks trying to even this series at a game apiece and clinging to a 2-run lead in the top of inning number 8. Snell ready, set at the belt. Runner takes the lead. The 0-1, swung on and bounced back to the mound. Snell fields, goes to second for 1. Barfield to first, not in time. Jeremy Owens is just too quick. So it'll be a fielder's choice 1-4. Almost had the inning-ending double play there. But now 2 out and the runner at first, and back to the top of the order for Sean Smith.
Right fielder number 1, Sean Smith, number 1.
So again, a 1-4 fielder's choice allows Jeremy Owens to reach base. With 2 out, that'll bring up Sean Smith, who has gone 0 for 3 thus far here tonight, and he is now 0 for 8 in the series. Strikeout, a pop out to second, and a ground out to third in the 3 at-bats for Smith. Snell trying to get the final out here and send this game to the bottom of the 8th with the Ducks still up by 2. First pitch, and this is low. Good scoop out of the dirt at home plate by Castro. Count 1-0. Smith, the righty swinger, is wearing the old style stirrup socks, light blue socks with the navy blue stirrups on top of them for the older look. 1-0. That's low and outside, and Snell behind here. 2 balls and no strikes. Right-hander, former big leaguer, struggling a little bit here in this 8th inning. He's only thrown 14 pitches, but he's allowed a homer and a single. And a tying run at the plate here in Sean Smith. Nelson plays right along the line at third. 2-0, swung on and a hit high in the air to left center field. Playable for Binnick. He moves over to his right. Binnick will settle under it and make the catch, and a nice job by Ian Snell to avoid any further trouble. Blue Crabs make it a 2-run game, though, as they get 1 run on 2 hits, including the solo homer by Jake Opitz. No errors and 1 runner left on base. The first base runner that's been left on tonight by Southern Maryland. We take this game to the bottom of the 8th inning. Long Island Ducks still out in front of the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs by a score of 5-3.
Hi, this is pitcher Jared Lansford, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Ducks official YouTube channel, youtube.com/DucksBaseball.
Few places on earth offer the charm and excitement of Fire Island. At Fire Island Ferries, located conveniently at 99 Maple Avenue in Bay Shore, they offer convenient travel to Fire Island 7 days a week. Fire Island is quickly becoming a top destination for families of all ages. Experience the informal, carefree communities, the dazzling night scene, enjoy fine dining, or climb to the top of one of the tallest lighthouses in the United States. But there's only one way to get there, by calling Fire Island Ferries at 631-665-3600 today. For fare and scheduling information, please visit fireislandferries.com.
Hi, I'm former Major Leaguer John Franco. Growing up in Brooklyn, I dreamed of playing professional baseball. My dad, a city employee, worked hard so I can live out that dream. The team at MCU is a lot like my dad. They're New Yorkers you can count on, and they'll work hard to help you reach your financial goals.
Municipal Credit Union has a full range of financial services that make sense in today's economy. Join today. Call 1-866-JOIN-MCU or visit nymcu.org.
MCU, strong, trusted, growing.
Hey, Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Clarion Hotel and Conference Center in Ronkonkoma. Uncover the perfect balance of memorable, award-winning service and the most central location Long Island has to offer. The Clarion Hotel and Conference Center is located less than a quarter mile from the Islip MacArthur Airport with a state-of-the-art health and fitness center, high-speed internet access, a world-class outdoor pool, and the great food and fun inside the Brickyard Bar and Grill. There's never been a better time to visit the Clarion Hotel and Conference Center. Best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark. The Clarion Hotel and Conference Center, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 585-9500 today. That's 631-585-9500.
5-3 Ducks as we go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Southern Maryland has started to make the game interesting. Ducks had a 5-0 lead through 6 innings of play. 2 runs in the 7th and 1 in the 8th for the Blue Crabs have made this a 2-run game. Ducks will try and grab some insurance before Jared Lansford comes on to try and close it out in the 9th inning. And in that 9th inning, he'll face 2, 3, and 4 in the Blue Crabs order: Sutil, Osuna, and Julio Ruiz. First, it'll be Bailey, Navarrete, and Binnick, 6, 7, and 8 for the Ducks as we play in inning number 8. New pitcher for the Blue Crabs, it's right-hander Bo Vaughn. Vaughn takes over for Kyle Zaleski. First pitch is fouled off to the first base dugout, and the count 0-1. Zaleski an inning and a third scoreless. He had 3 flyouts and a ground out among the 4 batters he faced, so a nice job by Zaleski out of the bullpen. 0-1 upcoming from Vaughn to Bailey, who hits on the left side, and Bailey will swing and hit a high, deep drive foul down the right field line, and the count is 0-2. Well, for Bailey today, he's had a good day. 2 for 3 at the plate, a single to center in the 4th, and an RBI single through the right side in the 5th, fly to left in the 2nd. So a 2-hit game for Adam Bailey. Count of 0-2 here. Vaughn gets the sign from Colina, and his offering swung on and missed for strike 3. Bailey a little bit late on that pitch. First strikeout of the day for any Blue Crab pitcher, and that's the first out here of the 8th inning.
Designated hitter number 16, Ray Navarrete, number 16.
So that brings up Ray Navarrete, the 7-hitter and DH for the Ducks, who will bat from the right side. Navarrete 1 for 3 on the night. As he steps in to face the right-hander, Bo Vaughn. We'll get you Vaughn's season totals after the first pitch. Vaughn deals, and Navarrete will take low and outside for ball 1. On the year, Vaughn has a record of 1-0, 3.94 ERA in 29 games out of the bullpen. He's allowed 23 hits in 29 2/3 innings, and here Navarrete hits a little number foul first base side. Evens up the count at 1-1. 17 runs, 13 earned allowed by Vaughn, 10 walks to 18 strikeouts on the season. One. Navarrete swings, grounds one through the left side, backhanded by the shortstop. Osuna, the long throw. It is over the head of Jose Salas, and Navarrete is 8th at first. That's going to be a base hit for Navarrete. Tough play there for Osuna. An on-target throw would have been close, but can't guarantee an out there, so Navarrete will pick up the base hit, his 2nd hit of the game. 8th hit of the game for the Ducks. So here is Craig Binnick to the plate. Binnick batting from the right side. And the first pitch here is taken inside for ball 1 by Binnick. So Navarrete is now 2 for 4. With a double and a single. Binnick 0 for 2. He has fly to left and grounded to second. And he's also been hit by a pitch. 1-0. Ground ball here to short. Going to be tough to turn 2. The flip to second for 1. The turn to first. It's in time to get Binnick. So despite Binnick's speed, he hits it to the 6-4-3 double play. And that will retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, and nobody left on base for the Ducks. We head to the 9th. Ducks will try and close out a win. They lead it 5-3 over Southern Maryland.
Hi, this is catcher Ralph Enriquez, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Ducks official YouTube channel, youtube.com/DucksBaseball.
Want to know what happy tastes like? Well, treat your taste buds to Carvel's new Iceberg and Carvelate beverages. A Carvel Iceberg starts with your favorite soda, like Coke, Fanta Orange, and Barq's Root Beer. Blend in ice and vanilla flavoring. It's then topped off with Carvel's famous soft serve ice cream. And try a new Carvelate, a dynamite mixture of coffee and hazelnut or Irish cream flavor, blended with ice and topped off with whipped cream and crunchies. New Carvelates and Iceberg drinks. That's what happy tastes like. Only at Carvel. Visit Carvel.com for the location nearest you.
Now that Metrex is the official nutrition bar of the Long Island Ducks, they're fueling their powerful lineup with delicious high-quality protein to support lean muscle and strength. So that in 2013, the Long Island Ducks can have their best season ever. Uh-oh. Metrex, shaping every body. Take your group out to the ball game this season and enjoy all the fun of Ducks baseball at discounted prices with the Hebrew National Picnic Area, luxury suites, the Smokin' Owls party deck, and so much more. Bringing your group to the game will be an unforgettable experience. The Ducks even offer opportunities to sing the national anthem, serve as a color guard, be the Nicolak Dream Team, put on a pregame performance, display your group's artwork, or shag fly balls during Ducks batting practice. To book your outing today, call 631-940-DUCK and ask for the group sales department. Long Island Ducks Baseball. It's game time.
To the 9th inning we go here at Bethpage Ballpark. Ducks trying to close out a win. They lead it 5-3 over the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs, and the new pitcher is right-hander Jared Lansford. He takes over for the righty Ian Snell. And Lansford, who is filling in as the closer with Leo Rosales day-to-day with a calf injury, comes into the game in the 9th inning to try and close out the Blue Crabs. It'll be Vladimir Sutil, the 2-hitter, Renny Osuna, the 3-hitter, and Jose Julio Ruiz, the cleanup man, who will bat here in this inning. For Ian Snell, he goes 1 inning, gives up 2 hits and 1 run. No walks and no strikeouts. He gave up the 1 home run to Jake Opitz that made this a 2-run game. So Snell is able to pitch the 8th and keep the Ducks in front. And now Jared Lansford will try and close it out here in the 9th inning and even up the series at 1 game apiece. Again, the series will close out tomorrow night, 7:05 p.m. start time here at Bethpage Ballpark. Gates open at 6:05, and you'll want to get here early. First 1,500 fans in attendance will receive replica Atlantic League Championship trophies courtesy of Briarcliff College. Replicas of the Atlantic League Championship trophy the Ducks won a year ago for their 2nd ever Atlantic League title. And you can get those if you're one of the first 1,500 fans through the gates here tomorrow night. And the homestand will continue Thursday through Sunday with 4 games against the Camden River Sharks. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at 7:05 and Sunday at 5:05. Tickets still available for all 5 games remaining on the homestand. You can get them at the Bethpage Ballpark box office, online at liducks.com, or over the phone, 631-940-3825. First pitch is in for a called strike, and the count is 0-1. Swing and a miss. Sutil chase way down and away. And the count is 0-2. Sutil today is 0 for 3. He has grounded to first, struck out looking, and grounded to third in his 3 at-bats thus far. Now the pitch on the way. Fastball just missed outside. Count goes to a ball and 2 strikes. Nelson plays close to the line at third with the righty swinging Sutil up. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory, first base side. Brodin over towards the crowd. He reaches into the camera well, but that's back into the second row of seats. And the count remains at 2-2. Jared Lansford is an Atlantic League All-Star this season. Lansford pitched in the 7th inning down in Regency Furniture Stadium, and he pitched a scoreless inning, faced 3 batters and retired all 3, including a strikeout. In fact, all 3 Ducks pitchers who pitched in that game pitched scoreless innings. 1-2. Fastball inside corner, strike 3. First strikeout for Jared Lansford and the 5th for Ducks pitching here today. Sutil strikes out for the 2nd time tonight. And there's 1 out here in the top of the 9th inning. Jared Lansford has been spectacular for the Ducks this season. He is 2-1 with a 2.23 ERA in 33 games. Has 4 saves. And looking for number 5 here tonight. 25 hits and 32 in a 3rd innings for the right-hander. First pitch, and Renny Osuna takes a fastball strike under the hands. It's 0-1. 11 runs, 8 earned allowed by Jared Lansford, 10 walks to 32 strikeouts, and opponents hitting just .210 against him this year. Here comes the 0-1, and Osuna swings and lifts one foul, first base side. Jared Lansford ahead in the count, no balls and 2 strikes. So Lansford getting ahead in the count early on. And here comes an 0-2. Right-hander ready as he gets the sign. 0-2 pitch on the way. And Osuna will take a fastball up and away for ball 1. Again, if the score holds up, Ducks will have the first win of the year for Nick DeBar, who would improve to 1-6. And Wade Corpy would drop to 2-3 with the loss. 1 ball, 2 strike pitch upcoming here to Renny Osuna, the shortstop. And the pitch from Lansford, fastball is down low. And that'll even up the count at 2-2. Osuna had a tough day in the field, making 2 errors. Grounded a short fly to right and was hit by a pitch his last time up. That was in the 7th, and then he scored when Julio Ruiz hit a 2-run homer to right. 2-2 now from Jared Lansford is low. And after getting ahead 0-2, Lansford has now fallen behind 3-2. And the last thing the right-hander wants to do is put Osuna on the free pass and bring up Julio Ruiz to represent the tying run. So Osuna steps back in and Jared Lansford toes the rubber. And a 3-ball, 2-strike pitch on the way, and Osuna takes low and outside for ball 4. So Jared Lansford, who struck out Vladimir Sutil, got ahead 0-2 on Renny Osuna and allows a walk with 4 straight balls after getting ahead 0-2. First walk allowed by Ducks pitching in this game.
Left fielder, number 38, Jose Julio Ruiz.
And that will bring the tying run of the plate here in Jose Julio Ruiz, who last time to the plate golfed a 2-run home run over the wall in right field for his 3rd long ball of the year. So a 1-out walk allowed by Jared Lansford, and here is Jose Julio Ruiz to bat from the left side. Lansford steps back onto the rubber, gets the sign from Ramon Castro. First pitch, fastball, that just missed the outside corner. And the count is now 1 ball and no strikes. Before the home run, Ruiz had struck out in the 2nd and grounded a 2nd in the 5th. The 1-0. That's on the outside corner for a called strike. And after 5 straight out of the zone, the count now even at 1-1. Ducks out hitting the Blue Crabs 8-4 in this game. Blue Crabs have made the only 2 errors. And it's a 5-3 Ducks advantage. 1-1. Swinging a little fist around in a shallow left center field. The shortstop line's going out, still going out. He reaches out, it goes off his glove, and it lands in left field. Around second and going for third is Osuna. The throw comes in, it's not in time. And taking second on the throw is Jose Julio Ruiz. So a little flare base hit in the left field for Jose Julio Ruiz. And now the tying runs in scoring position with only 1 out. And that is going to bring up Jose Salas.
Jose Salas, number 12.
That's going to be a single for Jose Julio Ruiz, and he goes to second when the throw goes into third from Dan Lyons. So a walk after getting ahead 0-2, a single, and the Blue Crabs threatening to tie this game against the Ducks here in the top of the 9th against Jared Lansford. So here is Jose Salas as time is called. Salas has gone 0 for 3 thus far in the game. Jake Opitz waits on deck. And the first pitch from Jared Lansford is a fastball, strike at the knees, 0-1. Lansford gets out of this. Again, he would pick up his 5th save of the year. If the Blue Crabs find a way to tie it, he will be kicking himself for allowing the walk with 1 out and the bases empty after getting ahead 0-2 on Renny Osuna. Ground ball to third. Nelson Fields throws off balance in time for the out, as they're able to retire the runner at first. Run does score on the play. It's an RBI ground out for Jose Salas, and that makes this a 1-run game at 5-4. So gives Salas his 27th run batted in of the year. As scoring from third was Osuna.
Number 16.
But staying put at second was Jose Julio Ruiz. So a run against Jared Lansford here, and again the tying run still at second. 2 men out, and that'll bring up Jake Opitz. So the Ducks still ahead by 1. And Lansford trying to retire Opitz here to end the game. First pitch on the way from Jared Lansford. Opitz swings and taps one foul at the plate. I believe that caught a little bit of Ramon Castro. So the count is 0-1. Opitz bounced back to the mound in each of his first 2 at-bats, once in the 2nd, once in the 5th, and then hit a solo home run out to right field his last time up in the 8th off of Ian Snell. That made this a 2-run game. 0-1 the count. Opitz awaits. He's batting from the left side against the righty Jared Lansford. Jose Julio Ruiz leads at second. 0-1 inside on a fastball. And that'll even up the count at 1-1. Jared Lansford last pitched before tonight up in Bridgeport on Saturday through a scoreless inning. 1 hit, 1 strikeout, and here he misses inside for ball 2. So it's now 2-1 on Opitz. Two ball, 1 strike pitch from Jared Lansford, and that's low and inside. And he's now behind on Opitz, 3-1. So Jared Lansford having trouble finding the strike zone here. He struck out Vladimir Sutil looking to start the inning, but then a walk after getting ahead 0-2, a single, and an RBI ground out. And now he's 1 pitch away from walking Opitz and then would have to face Cesar Nicholas. Time is called as Lansford got ready. And now Jared will step back up onto the rubber, and Opitz will dig back into the batter's box. 3 ball, 1 strike pitch upcoming. Lansford ready, deals, and this one is swung on and popped in the air to right center field. Fairly well hit. Bailey going back and over to his right. He will make the catch. This ball game is over, and the Long Island Ducks hang on to win it 5-4 over the Blue Crabs, and even the series at a game apiece. Well, it got a little hairy there in the 9th inning for the Ducks, but Jared Lansford finds a way to get out of trouble and give the Ducks a 5-4 win to even the series with the Blue Crabs at a game in peace and increase the Ducks' lead in the Liberty Division standings to 2 games over Southern Maryland. Don't go anywhere. Post-game show's coming up next. We're going to recap this game and hand out the Nico Locke Player of the Game Award after this here on the Ducks official YouTube channel, youtube.com/DucksBaseball.
Hi, this is reliever Leo Rosales, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Ducks official YouTube channel, youtube.com/DucksBaseball.
Hey Ducks fans, your recreation destination this year is The Rinks at Hidden Pond Park. The Rinks features 2 full-size ice rinks, a 97-acre summer day camp, a New York State licensed preschool academy, and a wide variety of birthday party options. Learn to skate, join one of many hockey leagues, swim in an Olympic-sized pool, and enjoy all the fun that The Rinks has to offer. Visit us today at 660 Terry Road in Hauppauge, or check us out online at therinks.com. The Rinks, your recreation destination.
Hey, Duck fans, you want all the latest inside info on your defending Atlantic League champion Long Island Ducks? Then follow Ducks President and General Manager Michael Pfaff on Twitter at twitter.com/LIDucksGM. You'll find out first right here about player transactions, special stories, and so much more. You'll also be able to interact with Michael directly and get his take on all things Ducks baseball. Head to twitter.com/LIDucksGM today and make sure to follow along throughout the entire 2013 season. It's game time.
We are back here at Bethpage Ballpark where the Long Island Ducks are victorious tonight. They win at 5-4 over the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs, and after a 4-2 win yesterday by Southern Maryland, series now even at a game apiece, and the Ducks will try and go for the series win in the rubber game of the 3-game set tomorrow night. Long Island now 7-5 this year against the Blue Crabs. They improved to 8-3 in the second half, 38-43 overall. They lead the Blue Crabs by 2 games in the Liberty Division standings. Southern Maryland is now 6-5 in the second half, 43-37. As for tonight's recap, it started off in the first inning for the Ducks as they scored 2 to take an early 2-0 lead. Joe Ashbrodeen led off with a single to center. Josh Barfield followed with a walk, and then Brian Nelson delivered an RBI single on the right to score Brodeen and make it 1-0. Bill Hall then hit into a 6-4 3-double play that scored Barfield from third, and that made it a 2-0 Ducks lead. It would stay that way all the way until the 5th inning, when the Ducks would tack on 3 more in support of starter Nick DeBar. They added 3 more runs against Blue Crab starter Wade Corpy to take a 5-0 advantage. With 1 out, Joe Ashbrodeen drew a walk, and Josh Barfield followed with a 2-run home run out to left field, his 5th long ball of the year, and it gave the Ducks a 4-0 lead. Brian Nelson then reached base on an error by Renny Osuna when he threw the ball away at first, And then Bill Hall reached on an error by Osuna when the ball went in between his legs and into left center. So on 2 errors, 2 runners were on base with 2 out. Castro would pop to short, but then Adam Bailey would single through the right side. An RBI base hit scored Nelson. Hall was thrown out trying to advance to third, but the Ducks still had a 5-0 lead after 5 innings. Nick DeBar was cruising in this game. He had faced a minimum 20 batters through the first 6 2/3 innings, allowing just 1 hit. A Sinfield single in the third by Cesar Nicholas. But in the 7th, with 2 out, he grazed Renny Osuna on the jersey or on the arm. Couldn't tell from here. With a pitch, and then Jose Julio Ruiz followed with a 2-run home run out to right, his 3rd of the year. That broke up the shutout and made it a 5-2 game, but he got Jose Salas to fly out and end the inning. Ian Snell came on to pitch the 8th, gave up a leadoff homer to right by Jake Opitz, his 1st of the year, to make it a 2-run game, and it allowed a runner on base on an infield single with 1 out in the 8th. But got out of the inning, getting Owens to hit into a fielder's choice and Smith to fly to center. So it was a 2-run game going into the 9th. Jared Lansford came on a pitch, and after striking out Vladimir Sutil, he got ahead 0-2 on Renny Osuna. But then he threw 4 straight out of the zone to walk Osuna, then gave up a pop fly single in the left center by Jose Julio Ruiz. And the runner would go from 1st to 3rd Osuna, and Ruiz would go to 2nd on the throw to 3rd. So the Blue Crabs have the tying runs in scoring position with only 1 out in the inning. But Jose Salas grounded out to 3rd. It was an RBI ground out as Osuna scored to make it 5-4. And then Jake Opitz flied out to deep right center for the final out of the game, and the Ducks hung on for the 5-4 win. 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors for the Ducks. They left 6 on base, 4 runs, 5 hits, 2 errors for the Blue Crabs, who left 2. The winner was Nick DeBar, his 1st win of the year. He improves to 1-6. The loser was Wade Corpy, who dropped to 2-3, and the save went to Jared Lansford. It was his 5th of the year. Game took 2 hours and 41 minutes in front of a crowd of 5,187 here at Bethpage Ballpark. Tonight's Nico Lock Player of the Game, we're going to give it to Nick DeBar, a guy who has struggled on the mound this season, really hasn't been able to have a very good outing since his 1st of the year when he threw 6 perfect innings down in Sugar Land. Well, tonight he was extremely good. He took a great performance and a shutout into the 7th inning before giving up the 2-run homer to Jose Julio Ruiz. 7 innings tonight, 2 hits, 2 runs, no walks, 4 strikeouts, and he threw a total of 88 pitches, 56 for strikes. Nick DeBar, our Nico Lock Player of the Game. Nico Lock Retaining Walls and Paving Stones, a company synonymous with quality and service in the manufactured concrete industry for almost 50 years. We'll take one more break on the postgame show. When we come back, the out-of-town scoreboard, and then we wrap things up at Bethpage Ballpark.
Hi, this is manager Kevin Baez, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Ducks official YouTube channel, youtube.com/Ducks Baseball.
Beautify your patio, walkway, driveway, or pool surround with Nicoloc Paving Stones and Walls. Nicoloc's specially formulated Paver Shield offers extra surface wear protection and color enhancement throughout the thickness of the paver. Paver Shield guarantees that your pavers will look great for years to come. Bring home the elegance with Nicoloc. Visit the Nicoloc Design Center, Sunrise Highway, Lindenhurst, or Nicoloc.com.
Let Nicoloc Paver, let Nicoloc Pavers pave your way.
Hey, Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Clarion Hotel and Conference Center in Ronkonkoma. Uncover the perfect balance of memorable, award-winning service and the most central location Long Island has to offer. The Clarion Hotel and Conference Center is located less than a quarter mile from the Islip MacArthur Airport with a state-of-the-art health and fitness center, high-speed internet access, a world-class outdoor pool, and the great food and fun inside the Brickyard Bar and Grill. There's never been a better time to visit the Clarion Hotel and Conference Center. Best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark. The Clarion Hotel and Conference Center, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 585-9500 today. That's 631-585-9500.
Back here at Bethpage Ballpark in Central Islip, New York, where the Long Island Ducks win at 5-4 over the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs to even the series at a game apiece. We'll preview the final game of this 3-game set momentarily. First, a final look at the out-of-town scoreboard. One game ending earlier today in Camden, where the Barnstormers won it 8-0 over the Camden River Sharks in the day game of a day-night doubleheader. Winning pitcher in that game was Brian Greening. He improved to 5-6 with the complete game shutout. And the losing pitcher was Ryan Kulik. And Kulik fell to a record of 1-6 with the loss. Game 2 of the doubleheader is going on right now. And that game's in the top of the ninth. They're all tied at 4, the River Sharks and the Barnstormers. Jake Hale started for Camden. He has been replaced by Adrian Martin, who came in to try and earn the save in the ninth and has allowed 3 runs to blow the save. Derek Loop started for the Barnstormers. Yoslan Herrera now pitching. Camden has 2 RBIs from Dionis Cesar to lead the way, while Lancaster has RBIs from 4 different players, Danker, Ward, Harvey, and Russell. Final in York tonight, where the Revolution defeat the Bluefish by a count of 5-2. Pedro Liriano, the win, improved to 4-2. Trevor Reckling, the loss, fell to 0-1, and Juan Rincon earned his 16th save of the year. No home runs in that game. Mark Tian had 2 RBIs, as did Cody Johnson, to lead the way for the York Revolution in the win. And as for the other game going on right now, they're in the bottom of the 7th down in Sugar Land, Texas. Patriots 1 and the Skeeters 0. Graham Taylor started for the Patriots. He is still pitching. David Pauly threw 3 scoreless innings for the Skeeters. Clint Everts is now pitching for Sugar Land. And so the Patriots clinging to a 1-0 lead. And, of course, the Major League Baseball All-Star Game being played right now at Citi Field in Queens. And the American League right now in the bottom of the 6th inning has a 2-0 lead over the National League. The runs on an RBI sac fly by Jose Bautista and an RBI fielder's choice off the bat of J.J. Hardy. Dan Lyons predicted during the pregame show that the AL would win and Joe Mauer would be MVP. Mauer is 1 for 2 with a hit, and the American League does have a 2-0 lead, but can't imagine that Mauer would get the MVP based on just that. Grant Balfour is now pitching for the American League. Jose Fernandez was the most recent pitcher for the National League. Well, the rubber game of this 3-game set will take place tomorrow night here at Bethpage Ballpark, a 7:05 p.m. start time. Ducks will send out right-handed pitcher John Brownell to the mound. Very good pitching matchup tomorrow night. It's Brownell for the Ducks. He is 7-5 with a 3.59 ERA. For the Blue Crabs, it'll be lefty Michael Ballard, and Ballard is 6-5 with a 3.79 earned run average. So a good pitching matchup in the rubber game of this 3-game set tomorrow night. And you'll be able to follow all the action right here on the official YouTube channel of the Long Island Ducks. That's going to do it for us here at Bethpage Ballpark tonight. Once again, the final score, the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs 4 and the Long Island Ducks 5, as the Ducks even up the series at 1 apiece with the 5-4 win. We invite you to join us for our next Ducks broadcast, which will be tomorrow night. In the rubber game of this 3-game set, pregame show will begin at 6:50 p.m. First pitch at 7:05 right here on the official YouTube channel of the Ducks, youtube.com/DucksBaseball, and the official website of the Ducks, liducks.com. If you're coming to the game, make sure you arrive early. Gates open at 6:05. First 1,500 fans will take home replica Atlantic League Championship trophies, courtesy of Briarcliff College. My name is Michael Pollock. Thanks so much for spending your Tuesday night with me. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Have a great rest of your night. We'll do it all over again here at Bethpage Ballpark on Wednesday evening. Good night and so long from Central Islip.